This is Liberty Flames football.
I'm not only a believer, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. When you get an opportunity to impact people at the most prestigious institution of higher learning from a Christian background as Liberty University, you don't pass that up. I believe God's ordained this opportunity for me, and I'm blessed to be the football coach here.
It's our plan to have our athletic program comparable to USC, to Notre Dame, to Alabama, to anybody in time.
Strike the stone.
I'm very confident in just our buy-in and discipline as a team. And I feel like we're going to keep elevating and getting better. So the sky's really the limit. It's really on our control.
Rise with us.
Snap. Spot. Blocked! It's blocked! The Flames have won! The Flames have won! Block kick! And Liberty celebrates in Orlando. 37-34.
Action. White under pressure. Dog pile back at the 22. Whoa!
This is Flames Nation.
Kick on the way. It's floating up and hits it. He ate it.
25-20, 15-10, 5. Pylon! Right above! Touchdown, Liberty!
Lamb to throw. End zone. Intercepted! We win! We win!
We are Lynchburg's hometown team.
Snap. Spot. Kick. Has the leg. It is good! With 1 second left!
From Central and Northern Virginia to the Roanoke Valley and the Sandhills of North Carolina, the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner is on the air. The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames football. Today's broadcast of Liberty football is presented through underwriting support from Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Larry's Tire provides preventative maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Motor World. The North American Mission Board. Learn to live your life on mission through a GenSend experience. Peary Family Dentistry. Century Exteriors, providing roofing, gutters, windows, and home remodeling. More information is available at centuryexteriors.com. Segra. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. You can learn more at segra.com. The Oasis, offering resort-style student living and the official apartment sponsor of Liberty Athletics. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Snap to Bennett on 3rd and 15. Throws it over the middle, and a twisting catch by Trayon Sibley. Gets into the end zone. Line him up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Alongside Jason Porter, once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Could not have asked for a more beautiful day here in Lynchburg, Virginia. The 2023 season opener for Liberty football on the radio as the Flames welcome in Bowling Green out of the MAC. I'm Alan York alongside our color analyst Jason Porter. We'll send it down to Nick Pierce in a mere seconds for our opening coin flip. And Jason, what an intro we just saw about 90 seconds ago. Fever pitch here at Williams Stadium. That was pretty awesome.
Absolutely. The guys are ready to go. You can tell they've been pent up, a lot of energy ready to come out, and they came storming on the field.
All right, let's head downstairs to our opening coin flip. Here's Nick Pierce.
All right, thanks, guys. And most notably here as the Flames captains make their way out to the field, Kendi Charles not in pads today. That's something that we'll keep our eyes on. Flames defensive tackle, one of the captains. Also Brendan Schlittler out here on crutches as well. We knew about his knee injury, but we'll keep an eye on the Kendi Charles situation as we send it to our referee now, Jeremy Valentine.
Bowling Green, as today's visiting team, you'll call the toss. The light side is heads. The opposite side is tails. What's your call? Heads. Heads is the call. It is heads. Bowling Green, you've won the toss. Your choice is to defer their option to the second half. You guys want the football, right?
Yes, sir.
Where are we going? Kick that way. Liberty on that side, Bowling Green with me.
Bowling
Green won the
Bowling
toss
Green
and deferred.
wins the
To start the
toss.
game, Liberty will receive.
Liberty will receive from the south end zone. They'll be driving toward the video board down at the Football Operations Center. But, yeah, Kendi Charles, that's one we were not aware of. It looks like he will not be playing today. He's got warm-up pants on. He's got his jersey, but no pads, Alan.
All right, thanks a lot, Nick. Our Carter Bank and Trust sideline reports. I want to thank our good friends at Haley's Appliance. for presenting our Countdown to Kickoff show. So, it's either going to be Caden Salter or Jonathan Bennett. The quarterback question will be answered here in about 2 minutes. Jason Porter. Again, both quarterbacks bring a lot to the table. Jonathan Bennett won a couple of great games a year ago. And Caden Salter, very dynamic when he's got the football in his hands. Liberty in all red here today. Our opening kickoff presented by Relevant Law. And deep to receive for the Flames. Aaron Bedgood, a transfer from Coastal Carolina. And kicking off, Jack Sauter, junior from Franklin, Tennessee for Bowling Green. This will be his first collegiate kick. Bowling Green, white helmet, white jersey, orange breeches, and the Flames in all red. Here comes a Relevant Law opening kickoff to start the 2023 college football season. The right leg is into it. It's end over end. Bedgood on the right hash, near side of the 5 to the 10, 15, 20, near side 25, tripped up around the 28-yard line, so a decent return for Aaron Bedgood.
Great hesitation.
He's tackled on the near side numbers.
Great hesitation, Allen. Just barely a shoestring tackle pulled him down.
So Liberty will have it first down and 10. And they will spot it down at the Liberty 29-yard line. So look out below. It's number 7, Caden Salter, the sophomore from Cedar Hill, Texas. He's got 3 receivers bunched to the left of the offensive line. The ball is on the right hash. And on first down, it'll be a handoff to Quentin Cooley. He has stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Huge hit by Dontrez Brown, defensive lineman, 300 pounds out of Fremont, Ohio. What a big-time play on first down for Bowling Green defensively.
Yeah, they saw that coming a mile away, unfortunately, and met a lot of resistance right on the line.
So on second down, Cooley will be sidecar to the right of Caden Salter. No loss on the play, second down and 10. Salter to throw near side. It'll be a catch made coming near side at the 32-yard line. Catch made by Elijah Smoot. Pushed out on the near side. It'll be third down for Liberty, a pickup of 3. So 3rd and 7 for the Flames. A year ago, Liberty on third down, just 37%. Bowling Green, 47% on third down. That was 123rd in the country, so not good defensively. 3rd and 7 at the 31. Salter to throw in the pocket, runs up the middle now, has room, 35-40. Midfield, near side, 45-40, pushed out of bounds by defensive back Jalen Husky for Bowling Green. Huge run there on 3rd and 7 for Caden Salter.
Great read by Caden. Took exactly what the defense gave him, and he stepped out just outside the numbers there for a huge gain.
First Bank and Trust first down for the Flames. No score, 13:40 left to go first quarter. Caden Salter, the leading returning rusher from a year ago. Split backs now. Vaughn Blue to his right, Cooley to his left on first down from the 37 of Bowling Green. It'll be a handoff to Cooley. Right up the middle. He strains his way near hash down to the 35-yard line. Tackle made by Jalen Husky. Backup cornerback for Bowling Green. So the Flames on the march here. 2 minutes in, no score. Opening drive of the season. Looking at the backfield now. Billy Lucas, transfer from Duquesne, is on the right side of Salter. Vaughn Blue, the freshman from Charleston, South Carolina, to his left. Second down. Option play. Pitch to Blue, right side 30. Inside the 30. Dances his way on the near sideline down to the 23-yard line. Vaughn Blue. They said, look, this freshman is too good for us to redshirt this year. He's got to play. First time he touches it, Jason. Big gain there.
Absolutely. The program is really high on this freshman. 5'11", 190, but he can scoot.
I say Charleston, South Carolina, specifically Mount Pleasant. It's a suburb in the Low Country. First down brought to you by First Bank and Trust at the Bowling Green 23 right hash. Flames moving left to right. Lucas, the tailback, offset eye to the left of Salter. That's Vaughn Blue. Snap back to Salter. RPO, little miscommunication in the backfield. Salter keeps it, dances near side, makes the move to the 20, and down to the 15. They mark him down to the 13. That play was dead to rights in the backfield as Darren Anders made the stop. Another first down for Liberty. That's what Caden Salter can do, Jason Porter.
Officials timeout for an injured defender.
Little improvisation there by Caden, and with his speed, he can make something happen out of nothing.
Sometimes the improv is the best play.
Timeout on the field.
Sometimes that improv play, Allen, is the best thing that can come out of a busted play.
So let's go back to play one. Couldn't have started any better for Bowling Green. On Dontrez Brown, popped Quentin Cooley there right at the beginning, but then things opened up a little bit. Pass on the near side to Elijah Smoot. I think that kind of calmed things down, and then on that next play, Caden Salter picked up a good 20 yards. And the option play to Vaughn Blue. As Jamie Chadwell said, look, we're going to spoon feed this offense. We're not going to throw everything at them all at once. And they are consuming it. They're digesting that. And, hey, they're on the drive right now.
Yeah, and absolutely. I think you also have to see what the defense is going to give you. It's a little bit of come and go there to figure out what's going to be available. And as you said a second ago, with Salter's ability to be able to scramble, play's never dead.
Go ahead, Nick.
That was Jordan Porter, by the way, the backup defensive end that was helped off the field. He came off walking mostly on his own, though. But Bowling Green defense that returns 8 starters, Porter listed on the 2 deep.
Yeah, it's a defense, though. Both teams really proud of what they did defensively from a pressure standpoint. Last year, Bowling Green 38 team sacks. That was 15th in the country. Tied for the most in school history. They are missing, though, a key piece of their D-line. That's Carl Brooks, 6th-round draft pick of Green Bay. And Willie Korn, the quarterback coach for Liberty, said he was watching film this summer and said, oh, my goodness, number 11 is going to be a problem. And then he went to the roster and said, oh, he's not coming back. So that lowered his anxiety a little bit with that defensive line.
Yeah, he had 10 sacks, 8 TFLs. He was their 6th leading tackler overall. They lost 4 of their top 6 tacklers. You've already referenced Darren Anders today, number 23 at linebacker. He's one of their top returning men on the defensive side this year. And it was interesting hearing him talk this week about trying to prep for Liberty. He said, we're prepping for Liberty, but all we're doing is watching Coastal Carolina film and trying to figure out who's going to be plugged in at what spot there. So as much as we were wondering who the quarterback was going to be and who was going to be playing on offense, they were wondering that much more.
Yeah, Nick, you had your podcast this week with Pat Kelly. You had some great numbers about Jamie Chadwell's offenses the last 3 years, talking about taking care of the football from a turnover margin standpoint, and average per rush. And I want to dive into that as we get back to action here in a little bit. First down and 10 for Liberty. Ball is just outside of the 10-yard line. Flames are in the Earth-Right Mid-Atlantic red zone right now on first down. Right hash mark. Vaughn Blue to the left of Salter. Billy Lucas to his right. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Snap back by Jordan White and whistles down below. We'll see what we have here. Referee today, Jeremy Valentine, out of the MAC. Looked like a play clock situation. Jordan White, number 53, hunched over the football at the 12-yard line. Ball is on the right hash as the Flames head to the north end zone. Number 7 in red, Caden Salter, peers to his left, has the place, claps the hands. Going to keep it himself, looking for a block around the right side, gets inside the 10. And he is going to be pushed out of bounds by Patrick Day. Defensive back for Bowling Green.
Holding. Offense number 63. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
It's Xavier Gray, transfer from Akron, offensive lineman for the Flames. Again, having to shift some things with Brendan Schlittler out with a knee injury. So Xavier Gadlin has moved in from right tackle to right guard. Jordan White transfer as well from West Virginia, the center. So that'll back it up to the Bowling Green 20. No score, 11:25 left to go in the first quarter. Quentin Cooley, the Wake Forest transfer, to the left of Caden Salter. Salter waits on the snap, and there it is. He is going to throw Runs out to his left, throws left side, jumping catch by Trayon Sibley, and knocked out of bounds inside the 5 at the 2. Stop made by Darius Lorefields, a safety for Bowling Green, but what a pass there by Caden Salter to set up first down and goal.
Great rollout that fakes the defense. They went the entire right side of the field, opened up that left-hand side, and made a fantastic ball.
So first and goal for the Flames, knocking on the door here. 10:50 left in the first quarter. Opening drive of the game. Billy Lucas, transfer from Duquesne, the tailback to the right of Salter. In the shotgun, snap spirals back. Handoff to Lucas, up the middle, and he plunges into the end zone. Strike the stone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, head coach Jamie Chadwell said he wanted his offense. They go by strike team 6 this year. They want to get 6 points every time they're out on the field. 1 for 1 so far.
So 6-0 Liberty, and also question mark of who was going to kick for the Flames. Hot competition during fall camp, and Tegan Linderink, sophomore from Belmont, Michigan, will get the first kick. Max Morgan will hold it on the extra point. A right-footed kicker, Linderink. His kick creeps over. It might have been blocked a little bit, but
it was. Somebody got a hand on it.
But it was good through the uprights. And the score now, 7-0 Liberty. We'll take a timeout. 10:34 left to go in the first quarter. This is Liberty football for Van Wagner.
Joe Yock, branch partner with Alcova Mortgage, is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Joe Yock provides step-by-step lending support, explains the options, and connects clients with the most suitable loan. Joe Yock of Alcova Mortgage provides home mortgage and lending services to buyers and investors throughout Central Virginia and can be reached at 434-258-3549 and alcova.com/JoeJ.
NMLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage. NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Equal housing lender.
AquaPros is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames athletics. AquaPros serves Lynchburg and the surrounding region with hot tubs, pools, grills, hearth items, and accessories. AquaPros carries brands including the Big Green Egg, Marquee Spas, Hearthstone and Vermont casting stoves, and more. With locations in Lynchburg, Bedford, and Roanoke, AquaPros is ready to serve you. More information on AquaPros is available by phone at 434-237-5913 or at aquapros.com.
The Journey appreciates support from John and Karen Fuqua of Blue Mountain Builders, LLC. Blue Mountain Builders is a family-owned business in Lynchburg. They provide commercial construction, residential home building services, and specialize in framing and drywall. Blue Mountain Builders can be reached at bmbva.com, on Facebook, and in the Journey Business Directory at myjourneyfm.com. Blue Mountain Builders would like to thank their employees for their hard work and God for His many blessings.
Back to Williams Stadium, Liberty 7, Bowling Green nothing. Flames cap off a 9-play, 71-yard drive with a Billy Lucas 2-yard touchdown plunge into the north end zone. How about that, Jason Porter? For a first drive of the year, you get a score. Jamie Chadwell talked about, I don't know what we can do with our quarterbacks right now. It's obviously not everything they want to do, but I thought they were able to get Caden Salter comfortable, a couple of pass plays downfield, and Trayon Sibley, a great catch to set up first down and goal.
I would think there's nothing like coming out on a starting drive and getting 6 on the board, right? And knock off some of that rust like we've talked about, and a fantastic start for the Flames at the beginning of the game.
Guys, I'll tell you, it's bright down here. It's hot down here. that sun is baking today. Both sidelines in it, too.
Yeah, I was down there yesterday, and it was hot around this noontime as well. Max Morgan will kick off for Liberty from our left to right. Jalen Embry and Teron Keith deep to receive the kick for Bowling Green. 7-0 Liberty. Here comes the run up and the boot downfield by Morgan. And it is a one kick to the end zone to be run out. And oh, what a stick at the 10-yard line. Goodness gracious. Give me a number on that stick right there. For the Liberty Flames.
That was Elijah Hopkins.
Yes, it was. Man. Could not have scripted a better start for the Flames here. The 11-yard line, Bowling Green will bring their offense out. And their starting quarterback, Connor Bazelak, the transfer from Indiana. Play action pass on first down, throw over the middle, catch made between the hash marks by Abdul Fattah Ibrahim, transfer from Alabama A&M, had a couple of 1,000-yard receiving seasons for them. So first down catch over the middle by Ibrahim, and the ball's marked up to the 27-yard line. Bowling Green a year ago, 6-7 on the year, beaten by New Mexico State in the Quick Lane Bowl. First down handoff right up the gut on the far right hash. Gains a couple up to the 30-yard line. And on the rush that time, Jason Patterson. Stop made by Chris Body. Second down and 8 for Bowling Green. 7-0 Liberty, 9:34 left to go in the first quarter. Two receivers wide to the right. Single setback behind Bazelak. He wants to throw on, will dump it downfield, and a jump ball falls incomplete. Kobe Singleton had the coverage out there alongside Corey Jones. Ball intended for Ibrahim again, and Bazelak lucky that one was not intercepted.
Kobe was just a few steps away from getting that pick.
Good pressure there by Chike Nwankwo as well, getting into the backfield, causing the throw a little early.
So third down and 8 for Bowling Green. Ball's inside the right hash at the 30 of the Falcons. Bazelak in the shotgun. One back to his right. Snap back to number 7 in white. Hit as he throws downfield, and it is going to be a sliding catch attempt. And it's going to be incomplete. Ball intended for Harold Fannin, sophomore from Canton, Ohio. And Liberty, despite a first down on that drive by Bowling Green, forces a punt.
Good pressure and penetration by that defensive line again, Allen, for the Flames.
Second time they've done that in that series, Jason, to force Bazelak into a pass that he wanted to wait a little bit longer for. Deep to receive the punt, Brylan Green. And the punt is away. Wobbly kick. And it'll hit a Liberty Flame, and it's on the deck at midfield. It ricocheted off a helmet of a Liberty Flame up back, and the Flames quickly hop on it. Joe Carter, the recovery, and that actually worked out for the Flames as it bounced 10 yards up the field.
Yeah, interesting way to gain some field position.
So timeout on the field, 9:06 left to go in the first quarter. Flames get the ball back, leading 7-0. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carilion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarilionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
The Journey thanks Cardinal Car Wash for their support. Cardinal Car Wash offers 3 locations, 2 in Alta Vista and 1 in Lynchburg. They offer multiple brushes and sprayers, including a pre-wash, power wash, tire brush, and hand air dryers. They also offer a clear coat wax sprayer and tri-color foam. Cardinal Car Wash locations and phone number can be found in the business directory at myjourneyfm.com. Thank you, Cardinal Car Wash, for supporting the Journey and helping to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ.
As a proud sponsor of Liberty Flames Athletics, Carter Bank & Trust offers customized banking strategies and services for Liberty Flames fans and families. This includes banking services along with mobile banking tools through Carter on the Go. Carter Bank branches are located throughout Virginia and North Carolina, including 8 in the Lynchburg area. They can be reached at cbtcares.com. Thank you, Carter Bank, for supporting Liberty Flames Athletics.
9:06 left to go in the first quarter. Liberty will have the football back after the Flames muff the punt from Bowling Green punter Sammy Sir. It hit off the helmet of Amarian Williams, ricocheted 10 yards up the field, and was recovered by Aaron Bedgood at midfield. So really good field position for the Flames as they start their second drive. Today's broadcast of Liberty Football brought to you in part by the Higher Bond dating app. Higher Bond is a Christian dating app built for Christian singles at higherbond.com. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Caleb Weisinger is our spotter today, and Nick Pierce on our Carter Bank and Trust sideline report. And Jason Prill will update our Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard throughout today's game. All right, drive number 2 for Liberty. Flames on their first drive, 81 yards on 7 plays. And the all-red clad Flames will come out on the left hash. Quentin Cooley, the tailback behind the quarterback, Caden Salter, who makes his 5th career start for the Flames here today. Snap back to Salter. Handoff. Cooley up the middle. Bulldozes his way into Bowling Green territory. Really good blocking up front. Stop made by Davon Ferguson, backup linebacker for Bowling Green. Jamie Chadwell talked about first down. We have to win first down today. And Quentin Cooley there picked up 6 to make it second down and 4. 2 receivers go wide left, Smoot and C.J. Daniels. Bentley Henshaw, the tight end to the left on second down and 4. Cooley will switch to the left hip of Salter. Number 7 in red calls out the cadence and gets the snap. Runs option left side, keeps it himself. Dances on the far hash inside the 40, down to the 34-yard line. Stop made by a whole host of Bowling Green defenders. There's about 3 white jerseys there.
And Alan, after that last series, they've got to respect the pitch.
Absolutely. A couple of times they did it and really got big chunks of yardage down the field. Split backs left and right beside Salter. Cooley to the right, Vaughn Blue to the left. Snap on first down, play action. Throw near side, incomplete. Intended receiver was Kylan Austin, sophomore from Baltimore. It'll be second down and 10. 7-0 Liberty, 7:48 to play in the first quarter. Caden Salter getting the start here today, leading returning rusher from a year ago. At one point, the 11th best dual threat quarterback coming out of high school. Originally started at Tennessee before transferring to Liberty 2 years ago. Second down and 10, empty backfield for Salter. Wants to throw, pumps it, runs around the left side and scoops out of bounds right around the 31-yard line. So he'll pick up about 3 to bring up third down and 7. Joseph Sipp, linebacker out of Tampa, pushed him out on the far sideline. 7-0 Liberty. 7:32 left to play in the first quarter. Second drive for the Flames. After their first one was capped off on a touchdown run by Billy Lucas. 9 plays, 71 yards. Then Liberty forced a Bowling Green punt on the Falcons' first possession. 3rd and 7, left hash at the Falcon 30-yard line. Cooley now to the left of Salter. Vaughn Blue to the right. Snap to Salter. Keeps it himself, and he does not fool the right side of that defensive line. Joseph Sipp, another good tackle for the linebacker from Tampa. It'll now bring up 4th down and a long 6, so decision time now for the Flames. The offense does stay out on the field. A year ago, Liberty on 4th down, 11 for 23, 48%. So this is 4th and 6 at the Falcon 30. Flames lead 7-0, 6:33 left in the first quarter. Salter in the shotgun, Quentin Cooley to his right. 2 receivers each way. Snap back to Salter. Blitz comes, and Salter tripped up in the backfield. Stop made by Anthony Hawkins, the nose guard. And on 4th down, Bowling Green forces a turnover on downs. We'll take a timeout here from Lynchburg. 6:19 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Liberty. This is Flames football from Van Wagner.
This broadcast of Liberty Flames Athletics is brought to you through underwriting support from Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is proud to present today's post-game report on the radio. On your way home, the Liberty Flames Sports Network will go inside the locker room and bring you the post-game thoughts from the Liberty Flames student athletes and head coach. More information on Coca-Cola is available at Coca-Cola.com. Coca-Cola is a proud supporter of Liberty Athletics.
Thanks to Earthright Mid-Atlantic for their support of the Liberty Flames. Earthright Mid-Atlantic offers home energy improvements and solar installations. They welcome projects ranging from small energy efficiency upgrades to full home solar systems. They also provide sustainable energy learning experiences through Lynchburg Parks and Recreation. Earthright Mid-Atlantic can be reached at 434-200-9716 and at erepower.com.
Yeah, 6:19 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Liberty. Flames capped off a 9-play, 71-yard drive with a Billy Lucas touchdown for the first points of the season. Then Liberty defense stiffened, force a Bowling Green punt. Flames offense, second drive started at midfield. Jason Porter got down to the 30, but it stalled. Not so much about what Bowling Green did, but a couple times Caden Salter kind of tripped up under his own feet there as he tried to escape the pocket. And just kind of got stuck in mud there, as Bowling Green will now get it back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think most importantly, though, Alan, no harm, no foul to some extent in the sense that they protected the football.
Yep.
Turnover on downs. It is what it is. Strap up and roll on.
And this Flames defense, we talk about the youth that's on it, maybe inexperience, but I've seen them fly around at practice, getting a lot of experience here today. Kendi Charles, again, noteworthy, not playing today. Stud defensive lineman. He is out. Chris Body backing him up. Sophomore from Columbia, Maryland. Playing in his 11th ball game.
The defense is taking on the nickname Red Smoke this year.
Let's go.
We'll see how they do.
I love that. And strike the stone, the rallying cry for this Flames football program under head coach Jamie Chadwell. So second drive for Connor Baselak, 6'3", 225-pounder out of Dayton, Ohio. Started his career at Missouri, played at Indiana last year. First down to the 35. Play action, keeper Baselak runs around the right side. Flag is out, slides down at midfield, and Liberty defender came in. They got a flag out. They might be, let's see here.
Holding,
okay.
Offense number 57, 10-yard penalty, first down.
There was a huge collision at the snap, and you just never know when that targeting look is going to come out. But this is going to be holding on Bowling Green to back them up 10 yards. It's going to be on the center, Alex Padgett.
Even with that, though, great penetration once again by the D-line for Liberty.
Yep, certainly was. So that'll back them up 10. So it's first down and 20 as Bowling Green plays behind the sticks here. Back to the left of Baselak is Stewart. He gets the feed running around the right side, and he will not escape the claws of Jerome Jolly. Good speed from his linebacker spot. He's one of those guys that has played some football, veteran of a couple of years, but really looks to make a presence known here in 2023.
Great push to get them towards the sideline and a fantastic tackle by Jolly.
No gain on the play. Second down and 20 for Bowling Green. 7-0 Liberty. 5:32 left to go in the first quarter. Baselak, number 7 in white, gets the snap, looks to his left, pocket holds, throw near side. It's up in. What a catch! Over his shoulder by Odu Hilaire. That's as good of a catch you'll see on week one here in college football. Pushed out of bounds around the 43-yard line as he picked up about 35 on that catch. Their leading receiver from a year ago. A tremendous catch there by Hilaire.
Incredible concentration to go up and get that, get 1 foot in as he heads out of bounds on the sideline.
So it'll be third down and about 2 now, as that picked up about 17 yards.
Was a completed catch. That plays under further review.
Odu Hilaire, senior from Belglade, Florida, transferred in from Alabama A&M. He's one of the captains on this Bowling Green team.
Yeah, and you mentioned his former Alabama A&M roommate as well. Abdul Fateh Ibrahim transferred in this year as well, and they're roommates again now at Bowling Green. Top 2 receivers here, so it just took Hilaire being here for a year to convince his boy to come on and follow ship with him.
Yeah, and were quite the tandem at Alabama A&M. Ibrahim had a couple of 1,000-yard receiving years, and when you have skilled players coming back, regardless of who the quarterback is, Jason, that just gives the offensive coordinator and those offensive skill play just a little bit more confidence coming into a season opener, knowing, hey, I got some targets I can throw out there, and if the pocket breaks down, I can make something happen. So
yeah, you know what your weapons are, and of course these guys spend all summer together, throwing, catching, 7-on-7, all the drills, and get to know each other much better. Makes all the difference in the world for that cohesive unit.
And they're taking a long look at this catch, and the question is not whether or not he gained possession of it, but where the foot came down. He grabbed it with his right hand, tucked it, and did he get his left foot down? That's the question. They're taking a number of angles here. We've got it up in the booth.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. It is a catch. 3rd down.
Yeah, he had the right foot down as the ball was getting into his right hand. I guess there it's a question of at what point does he have possession, maybe?
And he did the entire way.
Yeah.
As the foot came down simultaneously when he grabbed it with that right mitt. 3rd down 2 for Bowling Green. The ball is up at the Falcon 44-yard line on the left hash. Bazelak gets the snap, hands off to the running back, up the gut. And leaning forward to about the 46-yard line. It's going to be close. And Bowling Green will rotate a number of running backs throughout the game. And it's going to be short about a foot. TJ Bush, true freshman from Woodbridge's Freedom High School, made that tackle. And it's 4th down and 1. High backfield for Bazelak. He is under center. The tailback is Jason Patterson. He's got a fullback in front of him on 4th and 1. Bazelak gets the snap, hands off to the fullback, and I believe he'll have the first down. Scott Leffler, head coach, says, yeah, move the sticks, boys. Chike Wonkwo, first guy there to get credit for the tackle. Now, that's just old school football there, just hand it off and go.
That was a full box for both sides.
And they're finally moving the chains. That was a little inconclusive there on whether or not it was going to be. But not from up here. It looked like a clear first down. But they do move the sticks to the Bowling Green 46. 7-0 Liberty, 3:49 left to go in the first quarter. Bazelak under center again. Comes up under center. Piers near side. Goes back under center. And gets the snap. Play action. Rolls to his right. Being chased outside the right hash and just will dump it downfield. Chike Wonkwo has been called out a couple of times in this game. Transfer out of Abilene Christian. Backing up Jerome Jolly and Akil Washington from that linebacker spot right in the middle.
Yeah, Alan, and Coach Chadwell was still talking to the official over there about that spot.
Yeah. Never give up the opportunity to let the officials have it. 2nd down and 10. Handoff near side. Breaking a couple of tackles and scooting out of bounds is Teron Keith, junior out of DeLand, Florida. 3rd leading rusher a year ago. Quentin Reese will push him out. Another first down for Bowling Green as they are sustaining a drive here with 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Liberty. Flames were stopped on 4th down to give the ball back to Bowling Green. It's now at the Liberty 39, moving right to left. Empty backfield for Bazelak. Gets a snap, throws right side, and a catch made on the right hash down to the 36-yard line by Ibrahim, his second catch of the day. Gray Carroll transfer out of Georgia Tech, defensive end, to make the stop for the Flames.
Yeah, they tried to throw that pass to Ibrahim in the flat and just let him get out in space and do something, but Liberty was all over it.
Bazelak 3 of 6 so far through the air, 35 yards. This will pick up 5 to bring up 2nd and 5 at the Liberty 36-yard line. Bazelak under center again, tied into the left, wing to the right. And a timeout called for by
First
Bowling
charge
Green.
timeout, Bowling Green. 30 seconds in length.
Interesting story about Bowling Green and their game notes. Vincent Bradis, who used to work at Liberty with Todd Wetmore in the Sports Info office, went to Virginia for some time. Now he's the head SID at Bowling Green, so we've had a good time catching up with Vincent. And their colors are orange. I'm not colorblind, although my wife would say I am. Orange and brown. And that inspired at one point Cleveland GM and head coach Paul Brown. He visited the campus in 1946 trying to find a venue away from Cleveland for them to work out during camp, like Cowboys, I think, still go to California type of things. And he loved the color palettes.
Here we are.
And so he took the color palette from Bowling Green, and that's very similar to the Cleveland Brown colors right now. 2nd down 5 at the Liberty 36. 7-0 Liberty. Bazelak gets the snap. In the pocket, throws towards the end zone. It's up in the air, and it's going to be out of bounds. Kobe Singleton had the coverage.
Alan, down here talking with Tyler. Tyler's down here with me on the sideline, and one thing he noticed was how tight the splits are on the offensive line for Bowling Green.
Yep.
And they're kind of trying to force Liberty to play a bigger look on defense and in turn get these receivers in some one-on-one matchups because they're way out on the numbers on the outside and trying to free up some space for those guys to move.
3rd down 5 for Bowling Green. 7-0 Liberty. 2:14 to play in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the left of Bazelak. Gets the snap, sets up a screen, and it's going to be incomplete. And it was in and out of the hands of Chris Body, defensive lineman on his knees. There's a flag out on the far side numbers. And we'll see who this is on. It's going to be on Bowling Green. The officials today out of the MAC. And the referee is Jeremy Valentine, who's in his 5th season as a MAC official. He's a Michigan grad.
Personal foul, face mask, offense number 53. 15-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
That's Tunde Fatukasi, returning starter, left guard.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. 2 brothers play in the NFL. He one day hopes to make it there as well. All right, big time penalty there. It's 3rd down and 21, all the way back at midfield. They had the ball at the Liberty 35 at one point. Flames can just pin their ears back now. Flames have 5 up on the line. There's a snap back to Bazelak. Hit as he throws. Ball is spiraling in the air near side. Knocked that way at the last second. Big time knockaway by Jerome Jolly. Covering some ground from his linebacker's spot to force a 4th down play.
Jolly had that in the air, Allen. He was watching that read, came all the way across the field to your point and knocked it down, saved a big play.
Huge pressure, too, by C.J. Bazile. Coming around for the defensive end spot, but what range there by Jerome Jolly with the fingers taped up with the white tape. Sammy Sir will punt it from his 35. Flag is out.
False start. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
I recorded with Jamie Chadwell the pregame yesterday for that pulled the fans behind the curtain. We kind of sat there for about 15 more minutes just shooting the breeze. He said, AY, I want my team to be disciplined from a penalty standpoint. So far, early on, the jitters are on the visiting side and not the Flames. That's one thing that Jamie Chadwell really wanted to make sure his team was very disciplined from a penalty offside standpoint. Here's the punt by Sear. Fair catch called for by Brylan Green to the 12. And the Flames will get the ball back after the second straight punt by Bowling Green. And again, Bowling Green had the ball at the 35. And a holding penalty pushed him back to the 50.
Bowling Green's punter may not like this distinction, but he is actually the 10th oldest player in the country this year.
Saw that.
At 27 years old.
I saw that. Flames have some experience from an age standpoint as well. Trey Lowe's working on his doctorate.
Dr. Lowe.
There you go. All right, 13-yard line. Caden Salter brings the Flames out. Play action on first down. Throws over the middle. Trayon Sibley extended the right arm up. That pass just too high for Sibley. In between the hash and the numbers, it'll be second down and 10. Caden Salter right now 2 of 5, 21 yards. He's also the leading rusher with 50 yards on the ground. Most of that came in that opening scoring drive. 7-0 Liberty, 1:53 left. First quarter here in a sun-splashed Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. Second down, Salter to throw again. Will run now up the middle. Protects the ball between the hashes up past the 20. He'll pick up a good 8 yards. Joseph Sipp makes his third tackle of the year, linebacker for Bowling Green. Caden Salter a year ago missed 5 games with an injury. Did rush for 334 yards.
He's the top returning rusher on the team.
Yep. As the Flames went 8-5, losing to Toledo in the Boca Raton Bowl, their 4th straight bowls. And as many opportunities. Third down 2. Option. Salter keeps it himself. He'll have the first down. Leans forward on the hash at the 25-yard line. Another First Bank and Trust first down for the Flames. 58 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Liberty. A couple of new backs will come in. Billy Lucas had the touchdown on the opening drive. He'll line up in the pistol behind Salter. Vaughn Blue, number 24 in red, right beside Salter on the right. There's the snap. Option. The pitch to Blue running to his left, and he'll be tackled on the Conference USA logo. Nice play by Davon Ferguson, transfer from Kansas, who's in his 7th year of college football. Believe that or not.
Real nice open field tackle.
Yep.
That was the only guy standing between Blue and a lot of yards.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter, as the Flames will let the clock run out here and get some Powerade on that far sideline, and we'll take a break. This first and second quarter break is presented by our good friends
first quarter
at First National Bank. We'll take a timeout. We'll get set for the second quarter in Lynchburg. 7-0 Liberty. This is Flames football from Van Wagner.
We thank First Bank and Trust for its support of Liberty Flames athletics. First Bank and Trust addresses the financial needs of the community through agriculture, business, personal, and mortgage lending. They offer checking and all their financial services at 2 branches in Lynchburg and more than 30 locations in Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. First Bank and Trust can be reached at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Since 1921, Foster Fuels provides propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters. They also offer an app for requesting service, ordering fuel, and to pay your bill. Foster Fuels can be reached at fosterfuels.com.
First National Bank is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Since 1908, First National Bank has served Central Virginia businesses and individuals with banking services, financial tools, and investment support. First National Bank is headquartered in Campbell County with 18 branches from Lynchburg to Danville to Charlottesville. First National Bank, here to stay and ready to serve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Start of the second quarter in Lynchburg, Virginia. Liberty football on the radio, brought to you in part by Cardinal Car Wash, offering car wash services, a clear coat wax sprayer, and tricolor foam. Cardinal Car Wash is located in Alta Vista and in Lynchburg. Our first second quarter break is brought to you by First National Bank, proud underwriting supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. He might go as JP as we move on. We also have a JP in the studio, and that's Jason Prill. He'll update our out-of-town scoreboard. New sponsor this year, and that's Frank Good Builders. And a lot of noon kickoffs here today, and I just think moving Conference USA, great move by the administration. He gives us validation that the program is growing, Jason, into an FBS era, and they make no shyness about it. The goal at one point is going to be the expanded playoff and play for national championship. Obviously, immediate goals, winning Conference USA. And I just saw some videos and stuff on the video board during the pregame that the conference lets teams play. It feels good to have a affiliation with the conference that a lot of people respect and know about.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach Chadwell's been very vocal about being a new member of Conference USA. He's excited about it as well, just as, to your point, the administration is and the staff is. And off to a great start so far. Preseason number 2 ranking behind Western Kentucky, further validating to your point.
All right, we flip-flop the field. Flames now moving right to left towards the south end zone in the spirit of the Mountain Band. It's 2nd down and 12 at the Liberty 22. Salter in the shotgun, gets the snap, rolls to his right on the hash, now to the far side numbers, turns the corner, and he'll get up to the 25-yard line. Let's see where they mark him out. Actually up to the 28-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down. Stop made by Jordan Oladokin, cornerback for Bowling Green. Be 3rd down and 7 so far today on 3rd down. Liberty 2 of 3. A year ago, the Flames were 37% on 3rd down. It's at the 28 on the right hash. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Snap to Salter. Press comes to his right, runs up the middle, and hit past the 30, stretches up to the 32. He will be short by about 3 yards. Davian Mayo, linebacker, makes the stop. And Liberty will have to punt for the first time here in 2023. And the punter is Max Morgan, sophomore from Greenville, South Carolina, part of Jamie Chadwell's Unity Council. He has punted before. Those came back in 2021. And a new snapper is Austin Turner, number 44. Morgan will punt it from around the 20. Gets his right foot into it, a high, tight spiral. Fair catch called for at the 25-yard line by Jalen Embry. And that will take us to another timeout here in Lynchburg. 13:38 to go in the first half. Liberty 7, Bowling Green nothing. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with each client to design and build custom dream homes. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Thank you, Freedom Heating and Air, for supporting Liberty Flames Athletics. Freedom Heating and Air offers help for those days with 90-plus degree highs. They offer tailor-made heating and air conditioning services, from maintenance to upgrades to 24/7 emergency response. They serve the greater Central Virginia area and can be reached at 434-331-3690 and at freedomheatingandairva.com. Freedom Heating and Air is a proud underwriting supporter of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
.38 left to play in the first half here in Lynchburg, Virginia. A sun-splashed day at Williams Stadium. 7-0 Liberty. Flames took the opening drive, 9 plays, 71 yards. Punched it in. Billy Lucas, touchdown. A couple of tidbits for those fans tuning in here today. Liberty 3-1 against the MAC as an FBS member. And Liberty's won their last 3 openers, including the longest game in school history a year ago at Southern Miss, 4 overtimes, 29-27 win for the Flames. Alongside Jason Porter, Nick Pierce, I'm Alan York. This drive will start for the Falcons at the 25-yard line, moving left to right. 7-0 Liberty. Bazelak, number 7 in white, gets a snap, hands off to the tailback. Tyron Dupree will make this tackle. That tailback is Terrion Stewart, sat out last year, focused on his academics, his mental health. But he's a big piece back for them. He's got a couple of 100-yard games in his career, and he's a bowling ball. 5'9", 225 pounds of just muscle. Gain of 2, second down and 8. Up at the 27, Bazelak to throw near side. A catch made, and Tyron Dupree, another stop for the linebacker out of Alabama. That catch made by Austin Osborne, transfer from Washington, who a year ago had 2 catches for Bowling Green.
Yeah, I think he was hurt a little bit. Tyron Dupree's flying around all over the place out here, though. And you mentioned Terrion Stewart. He's actually got a rap career on the side. He's got a TikTok page and everything. Calls himself the Real Bully.
Nice.
Well, if you want to check that out later.
3rd down and 5. I might. Never know. I'll check the Liberty podcast out first, though. 3rd down. Bazelak to throw left side, incomplete. Air melted over Tayron Keith. He had Jerome Jolly right in his back pocket anyway. It'd be 4th down, punting situation for Bowling Green.
Yeah, Jolly came right up the gut, unabated, not even touched, and Bazelak had to get rid of that ball quick.
3 drives for Bowling Green, 3 punts. Sammy Sir, their punter, averaging 38 yards per kick. Aussie style. Ryland Green back at his own 25 to our right. Snap spirals back. And the kick. Low line drive knuckleball. Green will pick it up at the 20. Looks for room. Between the hashes. Picks up about 10 yards up past the 30. They'll mark him down at the 34-yard line. So we've seen so much in the past, boys. Guys let it bounce behind them. I've seen some bad special teams. Not only, you never know. Players are afraid to pick it up and get something upfield, even if it's 5 yards. So tip of the cap to Brylan Green on doing that. I've been pretty impressed with the job he's done. He caught one, but that one, those in-between hops are tough to get.
A lot of practice, a lot of repetition, a lot of times on the old jugs machine, as they call it, for those guys going back to field those punts. And as you said, the football takes some weird bounces. So when it comes up like that, you are at the mercy of the ball.
All right, Flames getting the ball back here. Nick, I want to revisit with you on our Carter Bank and Trust sideline report. You had a great conversation with the Double Coverage podcast with Pat Kelly, former all-conference wide receiver with Liberty, doing a great job now with your podcast and some TV stuff. And you really broke down some numbers with Jamie Chadwell when he was, as he calls it, his previous institution, which we'll call #BeatCoastal.
Yeah, there's just some commonalities on those teams. You look over the last 3 years, and look, they were really good. They were ranked for 22 straight weeks. What I've noticed is on offense, if they're running the ball really well, 4 to 5 yards a carry, they averaged almost 5 yards a carry over the last 3 years, quarterbacks, running backs, B-backs, whatever included. So that's been one thing that they've been able to do well. And then also they've been able to generate a lot of pressure on the quarterback on the defensive side of the ball. And they've averaged somewhere between 34, 35 sacks every year over the last 3 seasons. Those were a couple of things that these Jamie Chadwell coached teams have done. And and the other thing is they take care of the ball. They were plus 13 in the turnover margin. You remember that 2020 team that went 11-1. They were plus 13 that year. They were plus 16 over the last 3 seasons when they've gone 31-6. So taking care of the ball, chunks in the run game, and getting after the quarterback. And we've really seen them do a lot of those things here today so far. They've checked a lot of those boxes. You'd like to see the passing game getting going a little bit more, sure. The yards per carry gone down a little bit because I think Bowling Green's starting to stack that box a little bit now. You got to keep them honest there, but they're doing a lot of things, at least through the first quarter and a half of the season, that Jamie Chadwell teams have done.
Our broadcast of Liberty Football presented by Motor World, a used car center offering a variety of used cars, trucks, and SUVs on Amherst Highway in Madison Heights and at MotorWorldVA.com.
And a follow-up to that, Coach Chadwell said this week, he said, look, it doesn't matter what kind of scheme you run. If you're doing those 3 things right, you're going to win a lot of games. And he said, we'll get there.
First down 10 for the Flames. Salter to throw. Jumping catch. C.J. Daniels past the 40 and ripped out of bounds defensively by Darius Lorfields, a safety. Pick up a 12 for C.J. Daniels, junior from Lilburn, Georgia, who came back from a knee injury midway through last year. What was it, 6 months, Nick? Came back from a knee injury during spring ball.
What? Sorry.
C.J. Daniels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only, 3 games last year?
Yeah.
4 games?
Came back quick from that knee injury. Salter to throw, pitch and catch. This is going to be Bedgood around the right side. The coastal transfer inside the 40. Catch made, Aaron Bedgood. 5'8" senior, scooting around that right side. Another First Bank and Trust first down. Davon Ferguson makes the catch, or the tackle, pardon me.
Nice little hesitation there by Bedgood, little hesitation step, and then he shifted into 5th gear and smoked right around the end.
Aaron Bedgood, a former captain at that other school. First down for Liberty now at the Bowling Green 36. Split backs left and right of Caden Salter. Couple of completions on this drive. Hand off to Quentin Cooley. Right side, burst up in the middle now. Bangs his way on top of the Conference USA red logo. Extends that right arm and says first down. Brought to you by First Bank and Trust. Jalen Husky. The tackle made. This offense loosening up now for Liberty as Quentin Cooley has his longest carry of the day.
Well, you complete a couple balls to the outside, and it does start to loosen up.
Low center of gravity. Cooley's a tough tackle.
Flames are at the 23-yard line. First down and 10, leading 7-0. 10:34 left to go in the first half. Snap to Salter. Hands off to Cooley. Following the block of his right guard, Xavier Gadlin, Darren Anders, their leading tackler, coming back. Linebacker makes the stop. Making his 32nd start as a Bowling Green Falcon. Gain of 2, second down and 8. 10-12 to play in the first half. 7-0 Liberty. Just outside the Earthright Mid-Atlantic red zone. Second down and 8 at the 21 of the Falcons. Cooley to the right of Salter. Vaughn Blue to the left. And now Liberty, I believe, calls timeouts.
First charge timeout.
Yep.
Liberty.
So both teams now have called a timeout in the first half, leaving them with 2 apiece. Coming up at halftime, we'll update the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Frank Good Builders. Our halftime show this year presented by Century Exteriors. Next week, right back here, first night game on the mountain in 2023. New Mexico State is coming back, Jason Porter. When you say New Mexico State around this campus, you get some strange looks. There's a score to settle with the Aggies next week. They came in here last year and beat Liberty 49-14. I say they. Diego Pavia beat them by himself. 16 for 21, 214 yards, 6 total touchdowns. He ran for 125. And there's a rumor he went inside our locker room, but it has been founded not true. He did not go in our locker room. There was a tweet out, or an X, that he went in our locker room before the game last year. That did not happen. I've got confirmation from multiple Flames that did not happen. Nonetheless, they're 0-1. They got beat by UMass last week, and that'll be at 6 o'clock next week. So
that was a tough game last year.
That was.
Just could not get anything going, and we're very flat on both sides of the ball, unfortunately. And New Mexico State was ready to go.
Be Hall of Fame weekend. Got the Hall of Fame banquet next Friday night on campus. And the Conference USA inaugural game for both New Mexico State.
Yeah, you talk Hall of Fame, former Flames offensive lineman Rupert Wright inducted into the Hall of Fame coming up next week. He was one of the pioneers of this program, if you will. Along with 5 others.
I love that word, pioneer.
Yeah, I knew you did.
I was having some dinner. I was having some dinner last week. We had a supper club dinner at our house, and a lot of the folks at my house were mentioning different words they wanted us to get in the broadcast. I was like, well, let me write a couple. Pioneer was not one of them, but I do like how you use that with Rupert Wright.
I may or may not have played that game a few times on Liberty baseball broadcasts. It's a long season.
I'm waiting for them to text me right now. Hey, can you use this verb on a run or a tackle? Or we'll see.
I'll take Pioneer as my high school mascot.
Or
well, what's hard is when it's like vanilla milkshake, you know?
Second down and 8 at the Falcon 21. Snap to Salter. Stops on the logo. Throws it up right side. Austin Henderson comes down and incomplete. He's pointing at the sideline and said, I got the foot down. They call it incomplete to the big tight end, Austin Henderson. It'd be 3rd down and 8. He jumped and made the catch. Let's see if we can see a replay here on the near side. Well, it's out of view. Nonetheless, it'll be 3rd down and 8 at the Falcon 21. Liberty leads at 7-0, 9:47 left in the first half. 3 receivers left, wide side for Salter. Takes the snap. In the pocket, darts near side. Catch made by Vaughn Blue. Stretches inside the 20 and down to the 14-yard line. First catch of the career for Vaughn Blue out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Darren Anders makes the stop, and it will be a first down. Brought to you by First Bank and Trust. The Flames are in the Earthright Mid-Atlantic red zone right now. Vaughn Blue really active on that first drive. Makes his first college catch here to move the sticks. They'll mark it at the 13, moving right to left. Open field to the right of Salter. He's got Quentin Cooley to his left. Snap to Salter. Hands off to Cooley. And he is stood up at the line of scrimmage by Joseph Sipp. He's been the most active defensive player for Bowling Green. That's his 5th tackle of the first half. It'll yield a yard for Quentin Cooley and the Flames. 2nd down and 9. 8:46 to play, second quarter, 7-0 Liberty. Flames took the opening drive, 71 yards. 2-yard touchdown run for Billy Lucas. Since then, it's been 4 punts and a 4-and-out combined for both teams. 2nd down and 9 at the Falcon 13. Snap to Salter. In the pocket, throws it towards the end zone. Jumping grab, Vaughn Blue. Light him up. Touchdown, Liberty. The freshman with his first college touchdown catch. And that's his versatility, Jason Porter. That's why they said we cannot keep number 24 on the sideline in 2023.
It doesn't matter where the ball's coming to him, whether it's in the flat or whether it's in the back of the end zone like it was just a second ago. He's got great hands. Fantastic catch and grab.
Vaughn Blue out of Oceanside Collegiate Academy, where he prepped for Joe Call. Tegan Linderink in for the point after. Snap, spot, kick on the way, and it is true through the uprights. Good start to the season for the Flames. 8:18 left in the first half. Our new score, Liberty 14 and Bowling Green nothing. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
A huge thank you to Gentry Lock Attorneys for their support of Liberty Flames Athletics. Gentry Lock Attorneys practice a range of disciplines to help companies, institutions, organizations, and individuals with legal and business challenges. This includes trust and estates, medical malpractice, and business litigation. Gentry Lock Attorneys are located downtown Lynchburg at 801 Main Street and serve the Commonwealth with additional offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. Gentry Lock can be reached at gentrylock.com.
Thank you, Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, for being a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Haley's Appliance offers major brands of appliances and outdoor equipment, including Husqvarna Power Products. They also provide delivery and service for all of the products they sell. Haley's has 2 store locations in Lynchburg, Haley's Appliance on Fort Avenue and Haley's Outdoor at 55 Hicks Road. They can be reached at haleys.com.
WRVL Lynchburg, WBOP Buffalo Gap, WVRI Clifton Forge, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WKHK HD3 Richmond, WHRO HD3 Norfolk, WVRL Elizabeth City, WVRA Enfield Rocky Mount, WVRD Zebulon, WVRH Norlina, WVRP Roanoke Rapids.
The Journey thanks Higher Bond for their underwriting support. Higher Bond is a Christian dating app built for Christian singles who value faith as the driving force behind their relationship decisions. With the help of pastors, relationship counselors, and Christian faith leaders, Higher Bond provides a Christ-centered approach to the matchmaking process. More information, along with dating safety tips, can be found at higherbond.com. Thank you, Higher Bond, for supporting the Journey Ministry.
.818 to play midway through the second quarter in Lynchburg, Virginia with Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. Caleb Weisinger is our spotter. Nick Pierce on the sideline with us today, and Jason Prill inside the studio. And Cody Whitman is our producer and engineer inside Green Hall.
Walking down the sidelines, I think I heard Vaughn Blue say, "Mama, I did it." First collegiate score.
All right, Vaughn Blue with a touchdown catch of 12 yards. Here's the run up and the kick by Max Morgan. And returnable for Embry. And a pop. He took a stick. Joe Carter, added on scholarship during fall camp, makes the pop. Been a lot of good hits on special teams here today. All right, Bowling Green. There was question marks of who their quarterback was going to be entering this year, and so far it's been Connor Bazelak, who at one point was the SEC co-freshman of the year with Tank Bigsby, former Auburn running back. Here's a handoff up the gut to Jason Patterson, their leading rusher from a year ago. Jalen Jimerson, senior from Pittsburgh, Texas, on the stop. Saw Jalen yesterday, met his parents. He's been a part of the program a couple of years and making the start at safety here today. 2nd down and 7 for Bowling Green at the Falcon 23. Snap to Bazelak, handoff to Patterson. He is going to be ripped down by Chris Body in the backfield. Playing in place of the injured Kendi Charles. A lot of good talent on that defensive line this year, despite losing the likes of a Darrell Johnson. They're really excited about that group up front. 3rd down and 9. Bowling Green 0 for 4 on 3rd down today. Bazelak is in the shotgun. Ball will be snapped from the 23. 4-man rush for the Flames. Bazelak will throw. Flag is out, and it's going to be picked off by the Flames at the 30. Kobe Singleton looking for room. Far sideline. He will score! Strike the stone. Touchdown, Liberty. We'll see if the flag will hold up. When it came out, you first thought was a hold, the way it was thrown near the line of scrimmage. Flames already have the special teamers out for the extra points.
Personal foul, shot block, offense number 76 and number 10. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed in the kickoff. Touchdown, Liberty.
Thank you, Mr. Valentine. Our referee today, Kobe Singleton, his 5th career pick. He had a couple last year, but this one, oh, so special on the pick 6. Linderlink for the point after. It's on the way, and it is good. All Liberty here in the first half. 21-0. Offense, defense.
Alan, it seems like Kobe is just seeing the ball really well today.
Yeah, he's been around a lot, and he is kind of that spark plug for this Flames from an energy standpoint, Jason. He is not shy about letting you know how good he is. Kind of like our own version of prime time.
That's right.
But you got to back it up.
That's right.
And Kobe right there certainly did that. Speaking of prime time, he's from Tallahassee, Florida. And how about that convoy he had to run that one back?
Well, be careful, Alan, because Coach Prime said this week he's not a Knoll. He graduated from an HBCU.
I saw that. I saw that.
He's disowned Florida State.
I saw that. Reporter said she was a Miami grad, and she said, well, I'm a Hurricane. You're a Seminole. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see where I got my papers from? Did you see where I graduated from? I heard that coming to work as well.
Kobe Singleton is backing up some of this play, though. 2024 Reese's Senior Bowl watch list as well, so the nation's paying attention.
Here comes the run up and the kick. It'll bounce behind the Bowling Green Falcons, and it's at the 1-yard line and recovered by Bowling Green. That was almost a disaster. It's the next thing to it. Disaster would have been Liberty recovering that.
So I noticed for interceptions, it looks like the Flames have a Joker mask and a bag.
No. Really?
And a bag with a $sign on it. So when you get the pick, you get the takeaway, it's theft, right? So
wow.
They had Kobe Singleton down here with a Joker mask and the money bag.
We'll see what Skylar McGee dials up here, the defensive coordinator for Liberty. First down and 10 from the 1 for Bowling Green of the Falcons. Play action in the backfield. It'll be a throw downfield, and it's going to be picked off. Brylan Green jumping up and landing on his back at the 25-yard line of Bowling Green. It has turned into a disaster for the Falcons right now, and an avalanche for the Flames.
Bazelak tried to protect that fake out, that run play deep in the end zone, and literally just threw it up for grabs.
An acrobatic interception by Brylan Green, who caught it and was almost horizontal with the playing field, landed on his back. Second takeaway for the Flames. And this one at the plus 25. 21-0 Liberty, 6:42 left to go in the first half. Caden Salter in the shotgun will get the snap. Hands off to Billy Lucas, running to his right. And runs right into the defensive line of Bowling Green.
Great starting field position again for the Flames offensively.
So gain of 1 for Billy Lucas, who had the first touchdown of the year. And that stop made by Chase Davis, who was not on the 3 deep. But he is on the flip card, so got his name called out there. 2nd down and 9 from the 24. Salter to throw. Right side off the hands of Treyon Sibley. Ricocheted to Noah Frith, who could not come up with it on the numbers. Actually, that was Bedgood, who was the intended target, pardon me. 3rd down and 9 now for Liberty. After a couple of interceptions, Kobe Singleton a pick 6, and Brylan Green on the very next play from scrimmage by Bowling Green. Hard count movement on the offensive left and the defensive right. I believe the right defensive end moved first for Bowling Green. And penalty-wise, this would be the 5th penalty on
Offside.
the Falcons.
Defense number 60 entering the neutral zone, which caused a false start. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
5th penalty for Bowling Green, only 1 for Liberty. That was Dontrez Brown, who, remember play 1 from scrimmage? He stoned Quentin Cooley for a loss on the first play of the game. But since then, it has been all Liberty.
Well, when we talked about these penalties early on, too, Alan, you want to see those minimized, and first game of the year is tough to do that, but Liberty's been able to be very successful keeping the penalties down so far.
3rd down and 4 for Liberty, now at the Bowling Green 19. 21-0 Liberty, 5:58 to play in the first half. 3 receivers wide right for Salter. Billy Lucas to his left hip. In motion goes Smoot to the left. Snap back to Salter. Between the hashes, fires it over the middle. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage by a Bowling Green defensive lineman to knock it down to bring up now 4th down and 4. And the Flames are going to try a field goal here. That was a question mark, just like the quarterback was. Who's it going to be? There was really some inconsistencies from a kicking standpoint during fall camp, and it's been Tegan Linderink, who was the number 8 place kicker coming out of high school. Max Morgan will spot it. And this one will be from 36 yards away between the hash marks to the south end zone over the band. Snap, ball down, kick on the way. Has the leg, and it is good. Tegan Linderink, his first college field goal, and Liberty adds to its lead, 24-0. And Austin Turner taking over the snapping duties from Austin Mock. I guess you have to have the first name Austin to snap.
Clearly.
Nah, but ran into Austin Turner earlier this week in our office building. I knew who he was. He didn't know who I was. I said, Austin, I'm Alan. I do your radio. I said, I long snapped in college. True story. And I did. Now, D3, this is FBS. Big difference. And I was like, I love the long snappers because they don't get a lot of love, and they probably shouldn't if they're doing their job. Right. It's one of those jobs you just do your job and move on. And it felt like I made him feel like a superstar, because who talks to the long snappers except a former one?
That's right.
And he was like, man, thank you. I can't wait for Saturday. He was so pumped up about getting those snaps in this game here today. He's looked good. He's looked good.
Game recognizes game,
Yeah. So field goal makes it 24-0 Liberty. And here comes the run up, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Max Morgan.
Kickoff out of bounds. Number 37 of the kicking team. The ball be placed to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Alan, check your phone. I sent you some photos. Brylan Green, and I'll tweet these out too. He got the Joker mask. And actually, they have footballs that they sign the football after the pick, and then they stick it in the money bag. So that's the routine.
I got you. They're still on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll get there by halftime, probably. A lot of people in the stands today.
They have another pick by then.
So 35-yard line for Bowling Green, and by yardage, this ties their best starting field position. Handoff up the middle. This is going to be Stewart. And his best run from scrimmage, bouncing in and out of tackles as he pinballs his way to the 50. 15-yard gain for Terrion Stewart. Preston Hodge, junior from Waxahachie, Texas, makes the stop. There's a Flame slow to get up. And that's going to be Marquise Bell, sophomore from Oceanside, California. Today's broadcast of Liberty Football brought to you by Blue Mountain Builders.
Please set the game clock to 5 minutes and 32 seconds. 5:32.
Offering custom home building and construction services and can be reached at bmbva.com. So Marquise Bell helped off the field. He's walking off under his own power, and he's got a long towel hanging out back behind his back. Just the swag these players play with today.
Mm-hmm.
Look good, feel good, play good.
That's it.
All right, so gain of 15 for Stewart. Flames outgaining Bowling Green 180-80 right now. And this game is completely flipped upside down in the last 10 minutes. 24-0 Liberty. Handoff again to Stewart up the middle, and a lot of room, and he bangs his way on the near hash down to the 30-yard line. 20-yard gain and 35 yards on 2 carries for Stewart. Brandon Bishop, transfer from Louisiana, makes the stop for Liberty.
Impressed they're staying with the run game here despite being down, 24-0 at this point.
First down, handoff again to Stewart, little trap play. And Stewart making some moves, this time following his left guard. Quentin Reese makes the stop.
The ruling in the field is that the runner was down before the ball came loose. It's second down.
And a little drive here for Bowling Green. They won the toss. They elected to defer. So you get a touchdown here. Get them some confidence maybe going on. But if you're Liberty, you don't want to break here. You want to bend, as they say. But a sustained drive now for Bowling Green, all on the ground. Second down and 4 at the Liberty 24. Flames up 24-0. 4:15 left to go in the first half. Snap back to Bazelak. Hands off this time to Wimberly. This time, a little power to the left around the left side. Down the far side numbers. To the 13-yard line goes Payshawn Wimberly.
Both of these running backs for Bowling Green, Allen, are being very patient, picking their holes and then accelerating quickly when they see them.
Stop made by Marion Williams, cornerback for Liberty. At the 14-yard line, the Falcons will scrimmage, and there's a timeout called for by Liberty.
Second charge timeout. Liberty, 30 seconds in length.
So Liberty led 14-0 at the 8:18 mark. And then got a Kobe Singleton 36-yard pick six with 6:51 left to make it 21-0. And then Flames added a field goal of 36 yards to make it 24-0. And that was at the 5:48 mark. So in a span of less than 3 minutes of the game clock, Liberty's added to their lead with 17 points during that stretch. First down 10 from the Liberty 13 for Bowling Green. Snap to Bazelak. Play action. Now they run the option to the right. This is going to be Keith, and he's going to score. Breaking a couple of tackles in the process. So 14-yard touchdown run by Tayron Keith. And Bowling Green is on the board.
Yeah, all of a sudden the run game to Nick's point a moment ago has become effective, and they've just methodically gone down the field here and chipped away at the Liberty defense for the score.
And in for the point after. For Bowling Green is Alan Anaya. And this will be his first college kick. Snap, spot, kick on the way. And his kick is good. So Alan Anaya's first college kick yields a point. The extra point, 24-7. Liberty now leads Bowling Green. at the 3:36 mark. Again, that was 5 plays, 65 yards. And Tayron Keith with the 14-yard touchdown plunge. Today's broadcast of Liberty Football brought to you on the radio in part by the Higher Bond Dating app. It's a Christian dating app built for Christian singles at higherbond.com.
Alan, Tayron Keith for Bowling Green's also had some success on the kick return side of the ball as well. He was 5th in the nation last year, almost 27 yards per return.
Yeah, had a return as well against New Mexico State in their bowl game. All right, Bowling Green to kick off. Bedgood. And Victor Vinn deep to receive the kickoff. It's a high end over end. This will be Bedgood from the end zone. He'll run it out. Far side numbers, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and a big return by Aaron Bedgood. The transfer from Coastal Carolina. Made a catch earlier today. And pretty good speed for number 82.
Absolutely. Picked up some key blocks and toe-tapped the sideline right there for a nice gain off the kick.
So this drive will start at the 35 of the Flames. Their last drive started at the 25 after the interception by Brylan Green. Flames got a field goal out of that one. 24-7. Liberty with 3:29 left in the first half has the lead. High snap brought down by Salter. He will hand off to Quentin Cooley, who does his best just to get 1 or 2 yards. And that snap by Jordan White almost over the arm of Caden Salter. That would have been a oh no type of moment after Bowling Green just scored, and you never know.
Yeah, nice athletic play again to turn what could have been disastrous into a little small gain.
A 3-yard gain for Quentin Cooley. Transfer from Wake Forest to...
Second charge timeout, Bowling Green.
So timeout for Bowling Green. Spent some time with Quentin Cooley during the summer. Talked about his background and growing up in Bailey, North Carolina, which is outside of Raleigh, and going to Wake, and wasn't the premier back for Wake. Kind of a complimentary type of role. Played with Sam Hartman, who's now at Notre Dame, and actually played against the Flames a year ago in that 1 point just devastating loss to the Demon Deacons. And Quentin, in his off time, loves to make clothes. And our Flame Central crew did a great video of him and how he's got his own heat press. For those in the kind of fashion business, there's machines called
to 3 minutes and 20
Cricket.
seconds. 3:20 on the game clock, please.
Cricket machines, where you can get a template on a computer and it will spit out maybe a sticker that you put on your T-shirt, and then you have to heat press it.
Nice.
So that's Quentin Cooley. Second down 7 for the Flames. Play action. Salter. Blitz comes. He evades it. Rolls to his right. Face mask is out. And an automatic first down as De'Ara Kelly was chasing Caden down by the Flames bench.
Caden made a great roll out there, felt the pressure, got out of scrambling toward the sideline, and the face mask was obvious.
And for those of you familiar with Williams Stadium,
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 38. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Our booth is behind the east stands, above where the students sit. And so if you're watching us and listening to us on the Liberty mobile app, maybe the Varsity Network app, it's going to be kind of backwards, if you will. So, but thanks for tuning in. We encourage you to send us a tweet on X, or post on X, I guess.
It's still Twitter.com still works.
I know. At LFSN Radio. Automatic first down for the Flames at the Bowling Green 48, leading 24-7. Caden Salter hands off to Quentin Cooley. Spins his way by the far hash inside the 45. They'll mark him down at the 44. Davon Ferguson, the transfer from Kansas, makes the stop. He's in his final season of college football. It's his 7th season. Had a medical hardship. And he is one of their nickel backs. Made a couple of tackles here today. 2nd down and 6 at the Bowling Green 44. Flames up 24-7. 2:30 left to go in the first half. Orbit sweep. They toss to Bedgood out of the backfield. He makes the catch near side. Tackle from behind inside the 40. First down for the Flames. Aaron Bedgood, couple of catches here today. This time, little orbit sweep. Jason set him up in the flat. Good pitch and catch from Caden.
Caden hit him right in stride. It was an easy, as you said, pitch and catch, and just once again almost broke all the way through. Just a shoestring tackle.
And a good block on the outside as well by Noah Frith, helping him get a couple of extra yards. First Bank and Trust first down at the Falcon 34. Snap to Salter. Handoff left side this time. Ball came out before the whistle. We'll see. Oh, they're going to call it a turnover. Quentin Cooley had to carry that time.
Fumble recovered by Bowling Green. 1st and 10, Bowling Green.
And the recovery came out before the whistle. And Dontrez Brown knocked it out. And let's see if they take another look at this one.
Well, that's something that Newland Isaac, the running backs coach, said in fall camp. They were having some issues.
Please set the game clock to 1 minute, 45 seconds.
Ball
1:45,
security
please.
and turnovers, particularly from some of their younger guys, though. Quentin Cooley has been kind of the rock for them throughout.
And they are not going to take a look at this one.
But let's see this defense now, because this was something else Jamie Chadwell said in camp too. He said our defense has got to be able to come out here with a good mentality, a good mindset. Even if you get thrown back out on the field after a turnover, how do you respond? We'll see right after giving up a touchdown, now being put right back out on the field.
Both teams averaging 5 yards per play right now. Flames do have a pick 6. They've converted into points, and another interception thrown by Bowling Green quarterback Connor Bazelak. That yielded 3 points, so 10 points by that Flames defense, turning things around here in this second quarter. 1:45 left in the half. Snap to Bazelak. Throws over the middle, and it's picked off. Quentin Reese at midfield, looking for room, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line. Quentin Reese. His interception, the first of the season, the 3rd of his career, and the 3rd of the half. Thrown by Connor Bazelak for Bowling Green.
Bazelak is just floating these balls over the top of his receivers. We've seen it a couple times now, and Liberty's capitalizing on these turnovers, AY.
It'll be at the plus 38-yard line for the Flames. 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd possession, including one at the 50. We'll count that as a plus. In Bowling Green territory. This is at the 38. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Noah Frith. Billy Lucas, the tailback. Snap to Salter. Play action in the pocket. Rolls out to the right. Now we'll throw. Downfield catch made by Sibley. Stumbles his way inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. Trayon Sibley with the catch on the far side. Jalen Husky on the tackle. It'll be First Bank and Trust first down. And it is inside the Earthright Mid-Atlantic red zone.
Salter with some great footwork again to keep the play alive.
1:26 left in the half. Liberty 24, Bowling Green 7. Shotgun for Salter, gets the snap, rolls to his right, throws towards the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Bentley Hanshaw had it in his hands. Coverage made by Jalen Husky, but they're going to call it incomplete. Call out a flag pattern.
Officials timeout for an injured defender.
Towards the pylon. And there is a timeout due to a injured defender for Bowling Green. 1:20 left in the second quarter. Looking forward to sending it down to Nick. He'll have a quick word with Coach Chadwell. who said this week, when I get nervous, that means we're good. Earlier in the week, he said I'm still anxious. I need to get to the nervous point. And we had him on the radio show, brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union Thursday night at Mellow Mushrooms. Great crowd, by the way, if you were there. We tipped the cap from our Jerry Edwards radio booth to you right now. He said Thursday, I'm at the nervous point right now. You wouldn't know it yesterday talking to him in his office. He was as cool as a cucumber. And you put so much hay in the barn, it's time to go play.
That's right.
And it's for both teams. This time of year, you just want to go see somebody else. So out of the injury timeout, second down and 10 at the 18-yard line. Snap to Salter. Play action again. And the pocket runs up the middle to the 15. Far side number slides down around the 13-yard line. And the clock will continue to run, 1:06 and counting. Flames have one timeout left. And they're just working it right now. Still have some time for a couple of shots in the end zone. Definitely in field goal range. It's third down and 6 at the 13. Billy Lucas, the tailback behind Salter. Snap back to Caden. Designed run up the middle to the 10. He's ripped down at the 11. Little horse collar it looked like. And no flag is out. Clock is at 33. Clock is now stopped. And it will be fourth down for Liberty as they blow the play dead around the 11-yard line.
Yeah, the replay was awful close to a horse collar there,
yeah.
Alan.
I think a helmet came off of a defender, so he has to leave for Bowling Green. It's now fourth down and 3 at the 11. And the shadows of the south end zone to our left.
Number 55 of the defense had his helmet come off during play. Because the clock was running with under a minute to go, usually that would include a 10-second runoff. However, Bowling Green has elected to use a timeout to avoid the runoff. Timeout, Bowling Green.
Okay. That defender was Evan Branch Hawkins. And so now fourth down and 4. As soon as you think about speculating what a team is going to do, they come out and completely fool you. So I'm not going to. And there's a couple of options. Obviously, get some points with the field goal. But if you have a play in your back pocket, you do have a timeout left. It's 4th and 4. You obviously have to get the first down. There's just a couple of things this offense is probably thinking about right now. And ask Coach about having co-offensive coordinators and Newland Isaac, who is the running back coach, and Willie Korn, who's the quarterback coach. And he said all of them have game day responsibilities leading up, putting the game plan in. And they're all communicating during the game about, hey, should we do this? Should we do that? And so that's just taking the fans inside kind of how this offense is run for Liberty.
Well, the last kick that Teagan put up, Alan, he had plenty of leg behind it, too, so it's nice to make
25 seconds on the play clock following the timeout. 25, thank you.
And Liberty's going to keep the offense out on fourth down and 4 at the Falcon 11-yard line. 33 seconds left in the half, 24-7 Liberty. Hard count, no movement yet. Play clock is at 10. And we'll see if Liberty calls a timeout and brings the special teams out.
Charge timeout. Liberty. Their third and final of the half. 30 seconds.
And I'm looking at Jamie Chadwell across the way. He's not happy. He rips off his headset. He's got his play sheet hanging off his left hip. It's laminated with his white visor on. And
he wanted the call there.
Curious if he wanted to get the play off, or maybe there was some confusion, or there was no movement. They tried to hard count Bowling Green, but Jamie is not happy, and now they do have to bring the field goal unit out because Caden kept looking to the side of like, okay, maybe that was a decoy, I don't know, but they'll spot this one for Teagan Linderink for a 28-yard field goal on the right hash with 33 seconds left. in the first half. Linderink, a right-footed kicker. Snap. Spot kick is blocked by Bowling Green and picked up by the Falcons, racing the other way. Bowling Green is going to score on the blocked field goal. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Trent Sims on the touchdown. That's a game-changing play for both sides, with Bowling Green getting the ball first to start the third quarter. My, oh my.
Man, not what you want to see there by any stretch.
My. 20 seconds left now in the half. It's 24-13. Place kicker Alan Anaya for the extra point. He boots it through the uprights, and it's now 24-13. Or 14, pardon me, with 20 seconds left. Liberty still leads. But it's been Bowling Green after being down 24-0. They've come back and scored 14 straight in the last 3:36 of this second quarter. How quickly tides turn in a football game.
Yeah, there does seem to be a little bit of a momentum shift, but maybe the good news is there's 20 seconds left to half.
So the return by Trent Sims. He is a safety. Giving the Falcons some momentum here. Jack Sauter will kick it off for Bowling Green. And again, deep to receive Aaron Bedgood. And Victor Vinn, transfer from Colorado for the Flames. All red today for the Flames from head to toe. Bowling Green, white helmet, white jersey, and the orange pants. Here comes the run-up and the kick. Low squibber. It'll be picked up by Vinn near side of the 15. He slips down to the 23. And Liberty with 17 seconds left. Will have the ball. Flames lead it by 10. That field goal block was from Dontrez Brown. Caden Salter, number 7 in red, will lead the Flames offense back out with 17 seconds left. 24-14. Liberty. Handoff to Billy Lucas. Right up the middle. Picks up about 5, maybe 6. And that'll do it for the first half as Liberty built a 24-0 lead. It's now 24-14. As we head downstairs and check in with Nick.
Coach, you go with Caden Salter today. Evaluate his performance through the first half.
I think he's made some good plays for us, taking care of the ball. There's a couple things we want to have back, but I think he's done a solid job in the first half.
Defense gets 3 turnovers. Grade their performance.
I think they've done a great job. We had the one drive we gave up, but our special teams has hurt us. We had a back kickoff that led to a touchdown, and then obviously right there, getting a block kick.
All right, Alan.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot, Coach, for those comments, and we appreciate Nick catching up with the head coach, Jamie Chadwell. Coming up next, we'll head back to our Lynchburg studio and bring you our Century Exteriors halftime show as Jason Prill will take a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. It's 24-14 Liberty. Halftime's coming up in Lynchburg. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
First National Bank is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Since 1908, First National Bank has served Central Virginia businesses and individuals with banking services, financial tools, and investment support. First National Bank is headquartered in Campbell County with 18 branches from Lynchburg to Danville to Charlottesville. First National Bank, here to stay and ready to serve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with each client to design and build custom dream homes. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Our coverage of Liberty Flames football will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
A huge thank you to Gentry Lock Attorneys for their support of Liberty Flames Athletics. Gentry Lock Attorneys practice a range of disciplines to help companies, institutions, organizations, and individuals with legal and business challenges. This includes trust and estates, medical malpractice, and business litigation. Gentry Lock Attorneys are located downtown Lynchburg at 801 Main Street and serve the Commonwealth with additional offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. Gentry Lock can be reached at gentrylock.com.
It's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. And time now for the Century Exteriors Halftime Report. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half, and Larry's Tire and Auto Repair presents the first half statistics. But first, a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, what a first half that was to kick off the Jamie Chadwell era here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Jason Prale here with you inside the studios as the Century Exteriors Liberty Flames halftime show gets underway. The Flames currently holding a 24-14 lead over the Bowling Green Falcons. However, it did not come without struggle late in that second quarter. The first quarter, a little bit slow. The second quarter was as wild as it could get as Liberty out in front by 10 at the half. But right now, it's time to take a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. A lot of action across the country as Week 1 officially underway, and the Flames in a conference for the first time in their FBS history. Conference USA will start there as Louisiana Tech. They were 1-0 as they played Week 0 last week, but right now, they trail 31-0 over SMU. They were heavy underdogs, and SMU is rolling at the half, up 31. Coming up in just about 10 minutes, Jacksonville State, the former Big South foe, now making their way up to the not Big South, but FCS foe, are now making their way up to FBS in their second game, the first one at home as they take on East Tennessee State at 2 p.m. The big game in Conference USA at 3:30, Western Kentucky and the high-powered, high-flying offense of the Hilltoppers will play host to South Florida. The over-under set at 70 in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Western Kentucky, the favorites to win Conference USA alongside of Liberty. Also later today, number 4 Alabama will play host to Middle Tennessee State. Alabama 39-point favorites in that ball game. And wrapping up the evening in Conference USA, Sam Houston will travel out to a foe Liberty played last year as they will face BYU out in Provo, as BYU 19.5-point favorites over Sam Houston. Top 25 action. There's a couple of good games going on right now, but a couple of blowouts. We'll start with those. Number 2, Michigan, without their head coach Jim Harbaugh, who's serving the suspension. They lead 23-0 over East Carolina at the half. So looks like we're not going to get a repeat of the Appalachian State victory over Michigan, roughly 16 years ago or so, as the Wolverines all over ECU at the half. Number 12, Tennessee. We wondered how they would do, missing 3 of their key contributors to the draft. They lead 21-3 over the Cavaliers of Virginia at halftime, 21-3, as number 12, Tennessee, well out in front. Number 20, Oklahoma, trying to rebound after an underperforming year. They lead 45-0 over Arkansas State at the half. They put up 21 points in the first quarter, as Arkansas State could do nothing defensively to slow down the Sooners. Number 25, Iowa. They lead 17-3 over Utah State. One of the worst offenses in Power 5, still struggling to piece things together. They scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, but the second quarter, all they could pick up was the field goal, but their defense is held strong, holding Utah State to 3 points and a 17-3 lead. But the game we've got our eye on at the 12 spot, number 17, TCU, the team that made the national championship a season ago. They were playing host to Deion Sanders, prime time, and the Colorado Buffaloes, looking to try and rebuild that program after many years of misery. And right now, Deion Sanders has to like what he sees.
And he's in the pistol formation. They turn, they hand up, tailback right-hand side into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Colorado! Out there for the touchdown for the Colorado Buffaloes, the Jackson State University transfer, Savion Wilkerson of 2 yards.
Mark Johnson of Learfield on the call, as Colorado, the Buffaloes, on upset alert as they lead 17-14 over the 17th ranked TCU Horned Frogs. Well, that'll wrap up the Frank Good Builders Out of Town scoreboard, presented by Frank Good Builders. For the time being, when we come back, we'll send it back out to Williams Stadium, where Alan York is standing by with a look at the first half stats. It's Liberty 24 and Bowling Green 14. You're listening to Liberty Football on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thank you, Freedom Heating and Air, for supporting Liberty Flames Athletics. Freedom Heating and Air offers help for those days with 90-plus degree highs. They offer tailor-made heating and air conditioning services, from maintenance to upgrades to 24/7 emergency response. They serve the greater Central Virginia area and can be reached at 434-331-3690 and at freedomheatingandairva.com. Freedom Heating and Air is a proud underwriting supporter of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thank you, Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, for being a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Haley's Appliance offers major brands of appliances and outdoor equipment, including Husqvarna Power Products. They also provide delivery and service for all of the products they sell. Haley's has 2 store locations in Lynchburg, Haley's Appliance on Fort Avenue and Haley's Outdoor at 55 Hicks Road. They can be reached at haleys.com.
Our coverage of Liberty Flames football will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Journey thanks Higher Bond for their underwriting support. Higher Bond is a Christian dating app built for Christian singles who value faith as the driving force behind their relationship decisions. With the help of pastors, relationship counselors, and Christian faith leaders, Higher Bond provides a Christ-centered approach to the matchmaking process. More information, along with dating safety tips, can be found at higherbond.com. Thank you, Higher Bond, for supporting the Journey Ministry.
Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development is a proud underwriting supporter of Liberty Athletics and the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Jason and his team provide buyers and sellers with their expertise in residential, commercial, and investment real estate. Jason can be reached by phone at 434-258-8827 or by email jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. The Liberty Flames Sports Network would like to thank Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development for his support.
The Century Exteriors halftime show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the halftime statistics, presented through underwriting support from Larry's Tire and Auto Repair.
Welcome back to Williams Stadium as our halftime coverage continues, presented by Century Exteriors. I'm Alan York, and the Spirit of the Mountain Marching Band wrapping up their halftime show under Dr. Larry Sipe. 24-14 Liberty out in front as we take a look at our Larry's Tire stat recap. And we'll start with total yardage. Liberty 237, Bowling Green 130. Passing yards, Liberty 103, Bowling Green 42. And rushing yards, Liberty 134, Bowling Green 88. 6 penalties for Bowling Green for 65 yards. 1 penalty for 10 yards for the Flames. Liberty's doubled up Bowling Green on first downs, 14-7. On third downs, Liberty 3 of 7, Bowling Green 0 for 5. Liberty has almost doubled up Bowling Green on total plays, 42-26. Liberty averaging 6 yards per play, 5 for Bowling Green. In the red zone, Liberty 3 of 4, Bowling Green 1 for 1. 3 turnovers for Bowling Green. Connor Bazelak has been intercepted 3 times, 1 for a pick 6 by Kobe Singleton, while Liberty has turned the ball over 1 time on a fumble by Quentin Cooley. Individually, Caden Salter 8 for 14 for Liberty, 103 yards passing, 1 touchdown. He is the leading rusher with 75 yards on the ground on 14 carries. Billy Lucas has a touchdown. That was the first points of the game. Receiving-wise, 3 receivers with a couple of catches apiece. Trayon Sibley, Aaron Bedgood, and Vaughn Blue. Blue also has added a touchdown catch, the first of his career. For Bowling Green, Connor Bazelak, 4 of 13, 42 yards passing. The aforementioned 3 interceptions. The leading rusher for Bowling Green is Terrion Stewart, 5 carries for 43 yards. Teron Keith has a touchdown run for Bowling Green. Their leading receiver is Abdul Fattah Ibrahim, 2 catches for 21 yards. Defensively, Flames led in tackles by Tyron Dupree's 6. His career high is 8. And interceptions by Quentin Reese, Kobe Singleton, and Brylan Green. Leading tackler for Bowling Green is linebacker Joseph Sipp with 8. And Jalen Husky, defensive back, he's got 8 tackles also. Special teams, Max Morgan's punted once. It was a great one, 44 yards. And field goals, Tegan Linderink, a 36-yard field goal in the second quarter. He also had one blocked that was returned for a touchdown for Bowling Green late in the second quarter. Take a look at our scoring recap as we continue on with our Larry's Tire and Auto Repair halftime stats. Flames took the opening kickoff 9 plays, 71 yards. Billy Lucas, a 2-yard touchdown plunge to make it 7-0. Liberty would add its second score with 8:18 left to go in the second quarter. Vaughn Blue, 12-yard touchdown catch, capped an 8-play, 66-yard drive to make it 14-0. And then just over a minute later, Kobe Singleton, a 36-yard interception return for a touchdown to make it 21-0. Flames got another interception from Brylan Green. Tegan Linderink, a 36-yard field goal to make it 24-0 Liberty. 5:48 to play in the first half. After that, though, Bowling Green went on a 5-play, 65-yard drive. And Teron Keith, a 14-yard touchdown run to make it 24-7 Liberty. Flames then would fumble the ball away to Bowling Green, only for Bowling Green to throw it back to Liberty with a Quentin Reese interception. And then with 20 seconds left, Liberty had a 4th down and 4, setting up a 26-yard field goal. And it was blocked and returned by Trent Sims for a touchdown. Extra point was good to make it 24-14. That's where we are right now. Our halftime stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Before we take our next time out, reminder that Liberty football is presented through underwriting support from Cardinal Car Wash, offering car wash services, a clear coat wax sprayer, and Tricolor Foam. Cardinal Car Wash is located in Alta Vista and Lynchburg. Our score, 24-14 Liberty. The Falcons get the ball back to start the third quarter. And second half when we return. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
Carl Miller Realty is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. The Carl Miller Realty team helps simplify the process of buying or selling residential and investment property. The Carl Miller team helps clients make informed housing decisions and offers support throughout the entire buying or selling process. Carl Miller and his team can be reached at carlmillerrealty.com.
Larry's Tire is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network and presents today's game statistics. Larry's Tire provides service for any automotive need with 3 locations: 1070 Woodbury Square Place on 221 in Lynchburg, their shop off Candler's Mountain Road across from Red Lobster, and Larry's Tire Mobile, where they will come to you for your new tire needs. Larry's Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. More information on Larry's Tire is available online at larrystireservice.com. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics.
Our coverage of Liberty Flames football will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Liberty Flames football on WRVL Lynchburg, WBOP Buffalo Gap, WVRI Clifton Forge, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WKHK HD3 Richmond, WHRO HD3 Norfolk, WVRL Elizabeth City, WVRA Enfield Rocky Mount, WVRD Zebulon, WVRH Norlina, WVRP Roanoke Rapids.
The countdown to kickoff is on. Whether you're a lifelong Flames fan or just jumping on the bandwagon, be early, be loud, and wear red. The Liberty Bookstore is an official destination for licensed Flames gear like Nike, Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar, and Cutter & Buck. The Liberty Bookstore also offers tailgating supplies and games including cornhole, tailgate tents, and handcrafted steel fire pits. The Liberty Bookstore is located across from Williams Stadium and online at libertyflames.com.
The Journey thanks Motor World for their underwriting support. Motor World thanks pastors, teachers, healthcare workers, and veterans for their service. They offer pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs with warranty and service options. They also welcome trade-ins, buy vehicles, and offer a vehicle exchange program. Motor World is located on South Amherst Highway in Madison Heights and can be reached at 434-616-6976 and at motorworldva.com.
Second half action about to commence here in Williams Stadium. We would love to hear from the fans tuning in. Kawan is out in Korea. He tweets X's at us every ball game. He did earlier. Jason Porter, welcome back from halftime. What'd you get out there?
Got a little barbecue.
I had a little bit before the game. It was really good. And waiting for the brownies. Hopefully they're not gobbled up at the end of the ball game here. But love to hear from the fans. You can
Field microphone test. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good. That's our referee. You can hit us up on X at LFSN Radio. You can email us, lfsn@liberty.edu. And a couple of extra ways to hear us this fall. Brand new Sidearm Liberty website, which has been tremendous. A brand new Liberty app, which I believe at last count there was almost 10,000 downloads from Liberty fans of that Liberty Flames app. You can search it in your Apple and Google App Store. And the Varsity Network app, also with basketball, football, baseball, softball, pretty much any college play-by-play you want to hear, go to the Varsity Network app. We're there. I just tested it during the halftime. Sounds great. And tip of the cap to a lot of our events production team, Josh Roberts, Michael Golden, Mike Geringer, Louis James, just to name a few. Cody Whitman, our producer today out in Green Hall. Phenomenal job by everybody. And we are set to go here for the second half. Liberty leads it 24-14. Here's the kickoff by Max Morgan. And this will be returned by the Falcons from our right to left. And slipping and falling down was the return man. And now we got some pushing and shoving going on. Flags are out. As Dexter Ricks was pushing and shoving with a Falcon player down there. As that return by Jalen Embry, he slipped down just past the 10. So we'll await the flag. Down on the field, Bashawn Wimberly was involved with Dexter Ricks. So here's the call.
After the play was over, there were offsetting personal fouls by both teams. Number 20 by Bowling Green, number 38 of Liberty. Those penalties offset, result 1st and 10. Bowling Green.
That is the most unique. Hey, I'm going to get you, you get me. I mean, no punches were thrown, but they're offset. It's like, do what you need to do. It's like hockey fights. The officials just let them do it.
Let them go.
Offsetting. Let's just go back to action here. It'll be from the 12-yard line for Bowling Green as they move right to left. They're going to stick with Connor Baselak, the transfer from Indiana. Threw for over 2,000 yards for the Hoosiers and 13 touchdowns last year. Also spent 3 years at Missouri. And he's got over 7,000 yards passing in his career. But so far in this game, just 4 for 13. He's under center on play 1 of the third quarter. Snap back to him, handoff up the middle. This is Patterson, the tailback, breaks the tackle near side. Stumbles past the 20 and pushed out of bounds by Amarian Williams and Kobe Singleton. Jason Patterson out of Jacksonville, Florida, their leading rusher a year ago. Had nearly 600 yards on the ground. And a good play from scrimmage there up to the 31-yard line.
Bowling Green's offensive line there, Allen, opened a huge hole.
I could have run through that one, and it's been a while since I've run anything. First down, Baselak throws over the middle. Pass caught over the middle, pass midfield by Harold Fannin out of Canton, Ohio. Kobe Singleton makes the stop, and so that first down run by Patterson set up the throw over the middle by Baselak. Give him some time. He's got an accurate arm. They're now inside Liberty territory at the 41-yard line. All the momentum now with Bowling Green. They were down 24-0. They've scored 14 straight. That came at the end of the second quarter. Left hash mark. Baselak gets the snap, throws near side. It will be caught by Fannin again. Flag is out on Quentin Reese as he made the stop on the near side. Either a face mask or some sort of horse collar. It will be a face mask, according to the officials. The head linesman is Brianna Witherspoon.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
So you heard Jamie Chadwell. He wasn't happy with the special teams. A bad kickoff set up a score. Blocked field goal set up another score for Bowling Green. And now that penalty will take it down to the 24-yard line of Liberty. Early stages, third quarter. Baselak under center, play action. And the pocket will throw near side. And a diving attempt incomplete, intended for Finn Hogan. Transfer from Central Michigan, who had 19 catches a year ago.
Yeah, Liberty's defense, Allen, here is going to definitely need some momentum killers to reverse the momentum going this direction for Bowling Green.
Got to get some more pressure on Baselak. He was hit a couple of times in the first half, but they've kept a clean pocket here so far. 90 seconds into the third quarter. 24-14 Liberty. Ball's at the 24 of the Flames. Falcons move right to left. Handoff up the middle. Big time play this time by TJ Bush, the freshman from Woodbridge. Coming down from his left end spot to trip up Terrion Stewart for a loss. Third down and 12. Another freshman that really was poised entering fall camp. Couldn't keep him off the field, just like Vaughn Blue. 3rd and 12 for Bowling Green at the 26 of Liberty. First half, Bowling Green 0 for 5 on 3rd down. One back to the left of Bazelak, number 7 in white. Snap back to him. Will throw. Middle. Incomplete. Overshot Finn Hogan. Flag is out, though, on the far numbers. Hold everything on 3rd and 12. It was soon to be 4th and 12. We'll have to see what the penalty's all about.
Pass interference, defense number 6. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Brandon Bishop, transfer from Louisiana, also spent some time with Nick Saban in Alabama back in 19. So 2 huge penalties on this drive, aiding Bowling Green, who did not need any help. They have really sustained it here in the 3rd quarter.
And the exact opposite theme of what we saw in the first half, Allen, where Liberty was able to minimize penalties. They've had a couple of real key ones that have hurt them in this first possession.
It'll be first down and 10 at the 15 for Bowling Green. They'll send 2 receivers wide to the right, including Ibrahim, who's their leading receiver on the day. He's out wide right. Snap to Bazelak. Play action, rolls right on the numbers. Fakes the throw. Now will run 10, 5 to the end zone. Plows to the 1. And he's stopped there by Quentin Reese. It'll be first down and goal for Bowling Green inside the Earth right Mid-Atlantic red zone.
Bazelak took a shot right there.
Did he not, man? Got some decent wheels. Faked out a couple of defenders. Bishop got him there at the 1-yard line. First and goal for Bowling Green. Bazelak, number 7, under center. Offset eye to his right. Patterson, the tailback. It'll be play action, throw, end zone, touchdown, Bowling Green. Andrew Bench with the touchdown catch, the 4th of his career. And whistles are down below. There is a flag out at the line of scrimmage. Here's the call.
Personal foul, illegal block below the waist. Offense number 28. 15-yard penalty, remains first down.
Andrew Bench, who made that catch, the tight end, banging his thigh pads after they negate the touchdown. Jason Patterson with the cut block below the waist.
Bowling Green head coach Scott Loeffler down there pleading his case.
Huge penalty going back the other way from the 1-yard line now to the 16 for Bowling Green. It's still first and goal. Flames now can maybe do some things exotic on defense here at first and goal from the 16. Bazelak stared at a 5-man rush. Throw right side will be incomplete. Coverage on the play by Quentin Reese. It was intended for Harold Fannin. Kind of a screen play to the right, but Quentin had an interception in the first half. Just poised for a strong senior season.
Yeah, great play and breakup by Quentin before the receiver had possession of the ball.
Second down and goal from the 16 for Bowling Green. 24-14 Liberty, 11:55 to play 3rd quarter. 2 receivers to the left. They send one in motion to the left as well, so 3 to that side. Bazelak the snap on 2nd and goal, throws over the middle. It's going to be in and out of the hands of Austin Osborne. Had a couple of defenders down there, Quentin Reese and Brylan Green, to help defend that. And it went right off the mitts of Osborne. He should have made that catch.
Might have been tipped a little bit as well.
Little bit.
Nonetheless, stops the stop.
3rd down and goal from the 16. Bowling Green had it first and goal. They scored, but a penalty of 15 yards backed them up. It's 24-14 Liberty, 11:50 to play in the 3rd. Empty backfield for Bazelak. Now they'll bring one back to his right. Snap is low. He digs it up off the turf. He's in the pocket. Pumps it. Is in trouble. Will just chuck it up to the first row. Right over Nick Pierce. You could have made that catch, Nick.
That was a little.
There is no
out of
foul
range.
for intentional grounding. The quarterback was outside of the tackle box and the ball crossed the line of scrimmage. It's an incomplete pass. 4th down.
But a nice grab by a guy in a trucker hat on the second row.
Sign him up.
So the defense will hold and force a field goal from Alan Anaya. He's out of Mexico. Made a couple of extra points in the first half. This one will be from 34 yards out on the right hash for the right-footed kicker. Snap is there. Kick is on the way, and the kick splits the pipes. Flames did have some pressure up the middle, but Anaya able to get some points on the first drive of the third quarter for Bowling Green. They have pulled within a touchdown after trailing 24-0. Flames the football for the first time in the third quarter when we return to Lynchburg. Liberty 24, Bowling Green 17. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development is a proud underwriting supporter of Liberty Athletics and the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Jason and his team provide buyers and sellers with their expertise in residential, commercial, and investment real estate. Jason can be reached by phone at 434-258-8827 or by email jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. The Liberty Flames Sports Network would like to thank Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development for his support.
Larry's Tire is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network and presents today's game statistics. Larry's Tire provides service for any automotive need with 3 locations: 1070 Woodbury Square Place on 221 in Lynchburg, their shop off Candler's Mountain Road across from Red Lobster, and Larry's Tire Mobile, where they will come to you for your new tire needs. Larry's Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. More information on Larry's Tire is available online at larrystireservice.com. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics.
Carl Miller Realty is a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. The Carl Miller Realty team helps simplify the process of buying or selling residential and investment property. The Carl Miller team helps clients make informed housing decisions and offers support throughout the entire buying or selling process. Carl Miller and his team can be reached at carlmillerrealty.com.
.36 left. Third quarter, 24-17. Bowling Green inching closer. 10-play, 72-yard drive, capped off by Alan Anaya. 34-yard field goal. They had it first and goal at the 1, scored, but had a penalty that backed them up. Liberty forcing the field goal, and here we are as Liberty will get the ball back for the first time in the third quarter. As Bowling Green set to kick off. They've used a number of kickers in this ball game. Jack Sauter is the kickoff guy out of Franklin, Tennessee. Sammy Sir is the punter, and Alan Anaya is the place kicker. Bedgood and Vin set to receive the kick. This will be Vin. Fair catch called for at the 11. And Liberty will have its first drive of the third quarter at the 25-yard line. Something we haven't really talked about. Rules committee always tweaking things in all sports, really, but they used to stop the clock when first downs were made, and now they're not. I'm curious, after a couple of weeks of games, where the average plays per game and where it is. I'm sure they'll write a story about it. 25-yard line, Liberty will scrimmage here in all red. Billy Lucas, the tailback, snap to Salter, play action, rolls to his right, will throw downfield near side, crossing pattern caught out of bounds by Trayon Sibley, having a really good game. Sibley, senior from Akron, Ohio, will move the chains. Picks up about 18 on that catch by Trayon, his third catch of the game.
Second time that rollout's been there today, Allen, as Caden rolls out. He's got a nice throw on the run.
Ties his career high for Sibley single game with his third catch. Ball's at the 42 of the Flames. Snap to Salter. Option to the left. They pitch to Blue. Running left. Has blockers. Midfield. 45-40 and out of bounds. Inside the Bowling Green 40-yard line. He was pushed out of bounds by Jordan Duke-Doken and Trent Sims. And now we're seeing this offense open up here with the option pitch to Von Blue. Freshman from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Had a touchdown catch in the first half. It's now inside Bowling Green territory. Two receivers right, split backs left and right by Salter. Salter will throw on first down and overthrows Noah Frith, the sixth-year senior out of Woodstock, Georgia. Be second down and 10. Noah, the leading receiver coming back from a year ago outside of Demario Douglas, who made the New England Patriots 53-man roster. So congratulations to Demario. Noah a year ago, career high 25 catches, 444 yards. And still looking for his first catch of 2023. Second down 10 for the Bowling Green 37. Flames lead 24-17. Shotgun for Salter. Gets the snap, hands off to Billy Lucas. Kind of falls down, slipped up on the turf. Joseph Sipp pancaked him just to make sure he wasn't going to go anywhere else. Did pick up 3, third down and 7. Flames on third down, 3 of 7 today.
Guys on both teams have been slipping a little bit today.
Yeah, they certainly have. Two receivers go left, Sibley and Frith. Elijah Smoot wide to the right. 3rd and 7 from the 34 of Bowling Green. Jordan White, West Virginia transfer over the football. Flames change the call at the line. Salter claps the hands, gets the snap. 3rd and 7. Pressure comes from his left. He'll run up the middle to the 30. Outside numbers, 25, and out of bounds at the 21-yard line. First down for the Flames. Brought to you by First Bank and Trust. And good blocks out there by Noah Frith and Treyon Sibley. Wide receivers may not get the ball, but they're very active and need to be counted on blocking downfield.
Yeah, and Alan, I think it's important to note Salter's doing a great job as he's scrambling. He knows some hits are coming, but he's avoiding some of those direct hits. And if he's going to be a scramble quarterback, that protects your longevity.
Yeah, absolutely. First down and 10 from the 21. Flames up 24-17, 9:19 to play in the third. Handoff to Lucas, sweeping to his right, kind of trips up again at the 18. I don't know if there's something to that right now, but he tried to make a cut and just kind of tripped up there a little bit. See the little black pellets coming up from the turf on the instant replay. He picked up 4, second down and 6 at the 17-yard line. Salter in the shotgun, gets the snap, play action. In the pocket, throws towards the end zone, wide open, Bentley Hanshaw, the tight end. Strike the stone, touchdown Liberty. Second career touchdown for Hanshaw. Also caught one in the Boca Raton Bowl against Toledo last year. A beautiful pass there by Caden Salter. His second touchdown pass of the day. He was wide open. Tegan Linderink with the point after. Max Morgan will hold it. Kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So good answer for the Flames after Bowling Green went 72 yards and got a field goal to start the third. Liberty adds to the lead here with 8:35 left in the third quarter. Our score, Liberty 31, Bowling Green 17. We're back after this. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
The countdown to kickoff is on. Whether you're a lifelong Flames fan or just jumping on the bandwagon, be early, be loud, and wear red. The Liberty Bookstore is an official destination for licensed Flames gear like Nike, Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar, and Cutter & Buck. The Liberty Bookstore also offers tailgating supplies and games including cornhole, tailgate tents, and handcrafted steel fire pits. The Liberty Bookstore is located across from Williams Stadium and online at libertyflames.com.
The Journey thanks Motor World for their underwriting support. Motor World thanks pastors, teachers, healthcare workers, and veterans for their service. They offer pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs with warranty and service options. They also welcome trade-ins, buy vehicles, and offer a vehicle exchange program. Motor World is located on South Amherst Highway in Madison Heights and can be reached at 434-616-6976 and at motorworldva.com.
This broadcast on the Liberty Flames Sports Network is made possible through underwriting support from Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts most insurances including Anthem. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Merle Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Pakistan Williams Stadium today for Liberty football season home opener for the Flames. Right back at home next week at 6 o'clock. Tickets available at lufootball.com. Hall of Fame weekend. And Flames in a battle here, leading 31-17. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. JP, having fun today in your debut as a radio analyst?
Absolutely. Having a great time.
We could not be more tickled to have you with us and along for the ride. The soundtrack of the fall, as we like to call it here. And for basketball as well, coming up in the winter, following Rich McKay's team into Conference USA. Challenging schedule. Going to get them prepared for what's going to be a fun season on the hardwood. All right, Max Morgan set to receive, or to kick off. There's the run-up. Booms it downfield, and fair catch called for by the Falcons.
That's what everyone likes to see. See that ball go out of the back of the end zone. Yeah. I was just walking up and down the sideline. Not a surprise to anybody, but Jonathan Bennett is down here actively engaged, congratulating teammates. He's been dapping up Caden Salter. Just got over to Bentley Hanshaw after that touchdown. Exactly what you want in a player and a quarterback. He didn't win the job, but he's still staying engaged down here. And so is Brendan Schlittler. He's almost like a second offensive line coach down here with a clipboard.
Certainly great to hear those guys, veteran leaders of this team. They've been around a long time. And Jonathan Bennett, I remember talking to him at the end of the...
Following a touchback, the ball is placed on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
Bowl game last year. It didn't go the Flames' way. He was really upset at how that game ended and was really poised to fight hard for the job in the offseason, and good to see him still helping out when he can. End around on 1st down and stuck up at the 22-yard line was Payshawn Wimberly on the carry. And Bowling Green has gone to a new quarterback, Camden Orth. Same size as Connors Bazelak. 6'3", 225 pounds. He's from Gainesville, Florida. Transfer from LIU. He was the backup to Matt McDonald last year. 2nd down, handoff end around to Wimberly. Oh, he helicopters around and falls down as he was popped up in the air by Preston Hodge. And falls back down to earth. 3rd down and 2 to go for Bowling Green. That was a violent collision by a number of Flames defenders. Camden Orth Couple of years left of eligibility. He's thrown for over 2,000 yards in his career. This is his 25th game as a college player. Play action on third down, rolls left, and he'll fight his way for the first down. He had to take it himself. Stares down Amarian Williams and Joseph Carter in the process, and there's an injured offensive lineman for Bowling Green down back at the line of scrimmage. That's a tough, hard run there by Camden Orth.
Yeah, he tucked his head and got the first down. He knew the hit was coming and was ready for it.
Timeout on the field for an injured offensive player.
So we'll take a timeout to take a look at the injured Bowling Green offensive lineman. We'll take it with him. 7:10 to play in the third. 31-17 Liberty. This is Flames football from Van Wagner.
It's our left tackle.
Everybody
Cameron
says
Stewart.
they want to do
Like he's
it.
cramping.
But how many people ever really changed the world? GenSend shows students just like you how to live life on mission. GenSend offers real-life ministry opportunities in cities all across North America. Work alongside believers who are really changing the world. Spend your school break on mission and learn how to be a champion for Christ. Go to gensend.org to learn more.
Century Exteriors is proud to sponsor Liberty Flames Athletics. Century Exteriors offers home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, home additions, and much more. More information on Century Exteriors and its services is available by phone at 434-239-6722 or online at centuryexteriors.com and on Facebook and Instagram. Century Exteriors is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames Athletics.
The Liberty Flames thanks Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with businesses to offer cloud, security, voice and data technology, and connectivity solutions. Segra provides these broadband and data security solutions throughout the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast and can be reached at segra.com. Segra, a proud underwriting partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
$7:10 to play in the third quarter. Liberty leading 31-17. There's a promo video going on with the players and some of the coaches about where they love to eat. And some of these answers are pretty funny. And from a sponsorship standpoint, we won't mention them, but you can imagine some really good restaurants in Lynchburg.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, it was fun. So, Bowling Green is faced with the 4th down and 1. I thought
During the
Camden
immediate
Orth.
timeout, video evidence confirmed that the runner was short of the line to gain by a half yard. It'll be 4th down and 1/2 yard to go.
That's the explanation I was getting ready to talk about. Bowling Green 1-1 on 4th downs today. This is 4th and a foot from the 34. Orth under center will end around handoff to Ibrahim, one of their leading receivers here today. He'll have the first down. Stop made by Brylan Green, Amarian Williams.
So you're seeing a little bit of a different philosophy here with Bowling Green. They go to their backup quarterback here in the second half, Camden Orth, who played a good bit last year as well. He had to play a lot in the bowl game for them when Matt McDonald went down with the injury against New Mexico State.
Yeah, Matt McDonald, 3-year starter, threw for 5,000 yards in his career. First Bank and Trust first down. Snap back to Orth. Play action, throws over the middle. A catch over the middle. Pass midfield by Ibrahim. Transfer from Alabama A&M. He's got good receiver skills, gets out of his breaks really good. Odu Hilaire has been somewhat silenced in this ball game. Only one catch for 18 yards. He's their leading receiver coming back, all MAC from a year ago, one of their captains. First down for Bowling Green, 31-17 Liberty, 5:57 to play in the third. Hilaire goes in motion to the right, little orbit sweep. Play action from Orth. Tosses up top, right sideline, and incomplete. Coverage on the play as it was intended for Austin Osborne. Preston Hodge had the blanket on the far side.
Good penetration there again by the D-line. Got in his face, just had to throw it away safely.
Yeah, Flames have done a good job of doing that here today. Haven't garnered any sacks yet. When they do, that'll be brought to you by Food Lion, Sack to Give Back. They have forced the pocket passers to throw it prematurely. Second down and 10 from the Liberty 48. Design run by Orth up the middle to the 40. It's 35 and just runs right over Kobe Singleton, who did make the tackle. He took a bulldoze as well as Camden Orth just ran right by and over Kobe Singleton, who, give him credit, did make the tackle.
It's like his running style is the exact opposite of what we were talking about a moment ago.
Orth has a little, he's got a little, I'm going to show you type of attitude. We've already seen kind of the body language of Orth. Where's number 12? Run again by Orth up the middle. Kind of like Tim Tebow style, to be honest with you. Been watching that Netflix series, Swamp Kings. It's really good, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Tyron Dupree makes the stop. And there's an injured player for Bowling
Official
Green.
timeout for an injured offensive player.
Holding behind his left knee. Little cramp, maybe. Temperature right now in Lynchburg is 83 degrees. You can say what? 10 degrees or higher on the turf, maybe, Jason?
Absolutely. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, or higher. I'll take the or higher. It's warm down here, fellas. I did reapply the SPF 50, though, so.
One thing I don't see, well, actually I do see it on our sideline, the cooling fans.
Yes, they are out today.
Have you used it yet, Nick?
Yes.
Nice. I love it.
They have the little ones that spritz the water on you down here, too. Yeah.
Nice.
Got to have those.
Timeout on the field. We'll stay right here. Our broadcast is presented in part by Motor World, a used car center offering a variety of used cars, trucks, and SUVs on Amherst Highway in Madison Heights and at MotorWorldVA.com.
That was, I believe, their tight end that just was a little gimpy coming off just now, Harold Fannin. And then the series before that, their left tackle, Cameron Stewart, I think Jason said that was a cramp, looked like for him. So as this game progresses, you're going to be seeing a lot more of that probably.
Yeah, you get to this point in the ball game, and adrenaline was certainly pumping for both teams at the beginning, and now you're getting to the point of hydration being an issue. There's athletic training and medical staffs do a great job taking care of those guys, but at some point you're just losing a lot of water.
Reminder, next week, Liberty back at home hosting New Mexico State, the inaugural Conference USA ball game for both teams. And it was really great last weekend watching in week one a number of teams Liberty will be playing, including 2 in one game with UMass and New Mexico State. Liberty will host UMass in November.
Yeah, that was UMass snapped a 24-game road losing streak going into Las Cruces and winning last week. That was stunning.
Yeah, it was a tight game in that fourth quarter, but UMass, similar to our second quarter here, scored a couple of quick touchdowns and beat New Mexico State, who's coming off that bowl win and a lot of momentum after that Liberty win a year ago here. Then they had to play Valparaiso to become bowl eligible.
And Diego Pavia looked like that thing from The Exorcist. His head spun around out there.
I know.
They'll teach you to come in visiting locker rooms, right? No, didn't happen. Didn't happen.
I know.
Mythbuster.
That has been confirmed. That did not happen, but had to confirm it first. Second down and 6 to go for Bowling Green. 31-17. Liberty with 5:01 to play in the third. Orth, the quarterback, number 12, the snap, rolls right, throws it downfield, incomplete. Screenplay set up by Teron Keith. Incomplete. It's third down and 6. Bowling Green, second drive of the third. They took the opening kickoff of the second half. 10 plays, 72 yards. Field goal for Allen Anaya. And then Bentley Hanshaw. The Flames answered right back. 17-yard touchdown catch for the tight end. 3rd down 6 at the 30. Orth, number 12 in white, the snap to him. Wants to run, and he'll be thrown down to the backfield by C.J. Bazell. Chest to chest, suplex.
Fantastic read by C.J. He was right there to meet him with serious resistance.
C.J. Bazell, part of the Unity Council. Fourth down and 8. Bowling Green's going to go for it at the Liberty 32. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Empty backfield for Orth, who changes the call at the line of scrimmage. Now backs up. Flames will show blitz, and here it comes. Orth throws it right sideline. A twisting catch, touchdown. Odu Hilaire, we just talked about him. The best pass catcher they've got coming back, and that was a beautiful throw by Camden Orth. On just a fade route, tossed it up. He beat the defender.
Yeah, Hilaire looked over. His right shoulder wasn't there, spun back around to his left shoulder, to your point, Allen, and made a fantastic grab.
Well, without that throw, there's got to be some offensive line protection, and Brylan Green just got caught on that one looking from behind, and offensive line did a great job protecting on what was a 7-8-man blitz that time by the Flames. Here's Anaya on the extra point. It is good. 4:04 left. The Falcons just will not fly away. It's 31-24 Liberty, and we will keep our action right here. And the Flames will get the ball back. That was 11 plays, 75 yards. So sustained drives by Bowling Green, the first 2 possessions out. 32-yard touchdown catch.
It was, again, one of those methodical drives that Bowling Green put together. Orth, as we've talked about here, has just been very heady, literally, with tackles and getting hit, but also just with that swagger that you mentioned, Allen. He carried the team the length of the field for that score.
3 drives, 3 scores, all touchdowns, except for the Anaya field goal to begin the third quarter. But all scores on the drive so far combined by both these teams. 31-24, 4:04 left to play in the third. Jack Sauter, Jr. from Franklin, Tennessee, will kick it off right to left. Bedgood and Venn once again to receive the kick. And this will be Venn. Fair catch called for again at the 12. So Liberty at the 25 will march right down the field. Today's broadcast of Liberty football presented in part by Blue Mountain Builders, offering custom homes, construction services, and they can be reached at bmbva.com. So the red-cladded Flames will come on out. Go ahead, Nick.
Offensive line looks a little different, at least it did on the last series from what's on the depth chart. They got Jack Turner out there at left tackle, and they've moved Chase Mitchell from left tackle to right tackle. Everything in the middle is still the same.
Jordan White will snap it back on first down. Caden Salter rolls to his left, and he'll be tripped up around the 26-yard line.
Remember, they had to shuffle some things during camp on the line. We talked about the injury to Schlittler with Xavier Gatlin. He was playing left tackle. He had to go from there to right guard. So that left tackle spot's been a little bit of a, I want to say a revolving door, but they're trying to get it worked out.
Gain of 1, second down and 9. Liberty leads 31-24. Snap to Salter, handoff up the middle. And this is Quentin Cooley back in the game for the first time, I think, since he fumbled in that first half. It's been Billy Lucas a lot in the second half. That fumble necessarily did not hurt the Flames, as Quentin Reese had an interception on the next drive. 3rd down and 6. Flames on third down today, 4 of 8, 50% a year ago, 37% on third down. 3 receivers wide right. Smoot goes in motion to the left to even out the line of scrimmage. Salter gets the snap, sprints to his right, throws near side and incomplete to Sibley. Good coverage on the play. Getting dapped up as Saman Duncan Nusulu, junior out of Union City, California.
That's that rollout play. That's that rollout play that's been there, Alan, that we mentioned a little bit ago, and Bowling Green was all over it this time in their secondary.
Yeah, I don't think they had the protections right there either, because there were 2 more bodies coming off that right side there than the Flames had blockers out there. Maybe sped things up a little bit.
Second punt of the day for Max Morgan. His other punt came and was for 44 yards, and he is going to be hit on the punt. No flag is out. It's going to bounce past the Bowling Green 40.
There is no foul for roughing the kicker. The defender was blocked into the kicker. By rule, that is not a foul. First down, Bowling Green.
My man, Jeremy Valentine, has done a great job in this game here today, explaining what he has seen on the field.
I was going to tell Jamie Chadwell he's doing a great job right now. He might beg to differ.
Valentine, in his 5th year as a MAC official, works in engineering for a company called Stellantis. His day job. So this drive now at the 37-yard line for Bowling Green. Orth option the pitch. Around the left side, past midfield and rumbling his way into Liberty territory, deep into Liberty territory, down to the 20. Is Teron Keith. Dexter Ricks on the stop.
Play moved around to the left-hand side, and Liberty had no defenders there in the area whatsoever.
So the option pitch to Teron Keith, yielding a big gain inside the Liberty territory. That play from scrimmage started at the 37 of the Falcons. They're now at the Liberty 22. 2 receivers right. Orth gets the snap. Throws over the middle. Juggling catch by Hilaire, and Dexter Ricks on the stop. Crossing pattern over the middle, caught on the hash.
Likes those one-handed catches.
Yeah, he does. Second one of the day for Hilaire. Made a beautiful catch in the first half. You might see that one on your favorite sports highlight shows later today. 31-24 Liberty, 1:20 left in the third. Second down and 7 for Bowling Green at the Liberty 19, moving right to left. Orth, staggered stance, gets the snap, hands off, up the middle to Patterson. It's wrapped up by Jerome Jolly. Tyron Dupree there to help out as well. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Big time play needed now for the Flames defense. Playing again without veteran defensive lineman Kendi Charles today. 3rd and 4. Left hash from the Liberty 17. Flames lead by 7, 38 seconds left in the quarter. 3 receivers wide right for Camden Orth. Backup quarterback in there now for the Falcons. Ball spirals back. Orth in the pocket. Throws right sideline. It's going to be picked off by the Flames. Jerome Jolly coming out of center field to dive and bring that one away at the goal line. On the right sideline of the field. What a play by Jerome Jolly. The 4th pick by the Flames here today.
The ball just hung up there in the air again, gave Jolly plenty of closing time with his speed to get over there and make a great interception.
We've seen Jolly cover sideline to sideline. That's his first career pick for the sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida. Incredible interception as they tried to get Ibrahim right there at the pylon. And Jerome Jolly, who was a safety coming in. He's got those defensive back skills, but they moved him to linebacker, and you can see how quick he is as the Flames get the ball now at the 2-yard line. And they'll hand it off around the left side to Quentin Cooley. He picked up one, maybe two.
The only thing that could have been better is if they caught it in the end zone. The Flames wouldn't have to work from the 1-yard line
Good
here.
Point. But, hey, let's pull a John Elway here and drive down the field, right?
We've reached the end of the third quarter.
That'll be the final play of the third quarter. Our third, fourth quarter break this season brought to you by Freedom HVAC, Freedom Heating and Cooling. We can use a fan up in the Jerry Edwards radio booth. It's hot out there today, everybody. But we'll cool off with Freedom Heating and Air. We're going to the fourth quarter in Lynchburg, 31-24 Liberty. We'll step aside as you hear this from Van Wagner.
The Oasis Student Apartments is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. The Oasis offers fully furnished rental spaces exclusively for college students. The Oasis offers individual bedrooms, washer and dryer connections, internet service, and other amenities. The Oasis is 1 mile from Liberty University on Candler's Mountain Road and is offering rooms for the 23-24 school year. The Oasis is available by phone at 434-329-7979 and at viewcommunities.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance helps individuals and businesses throughout Virginia with insurance and investment planning services. The team at Thompson Brooks Insurance assists clients with insurance options including health, life, and Medicare products. They also offer retirement planning and group benefits. Thompson Brooks Insurance is located in Forest, Virginia, and can be reached by phone at 434-385-8500 and at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Alcova Mortgage branch partner Joe Yock is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Alcova Mortgage provides home mortgage and lending services to clients throughout Central Virginia. Joe Yock helps clients through the complex mortgage process, explains the options, and guides clients to avoid common mistakes. Joe Yock can be reached at 434-258-3549 and at alcova.com/JoeJ.
NMLS ID 315849 Alcova Mortgage. NMLS ID 40508. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Equal housing lender.
Start of the fourth quarter in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm Alan York alongside Jason Porter. Caleb Weisinger is our spotter today. Nick Pierce on the sideline. Cody Whitman, our producer. Jason Prill, our studio host. There is a great... We got the best creative team in the country. Go to Liberty Football on Twitter and Instagram. Bentley Henshaw's touchdown catch. Could not have gotten a better picture. Cassidy Paxton, Emma Kendrick maybe. Mark Landis. They've got some pictures down there of our team and the ex-post Beamer Benz ? We'll choose Bentley. That is very clever.
Like it.
So check out our social media pages at Liberty Football. Also, our Liberty Football page gaining in popularity at LFSN Radio. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Soon to be booth streaming video in a couple of weeks. We've already started streaming the Jamie Chadwell radio show on our Facebook page, so check that out Thursday nights at Mellow Mushroom 7 to 8, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. All right, our third, fourth quarter break brought to you by Freedom Heating and Air. Caden Salter in the end zone will hand off to Quentin Cooley. Bulldozing his way between the hash marks past the 10. Good run there by Quentin to give the Flames some space. And a First Bank and Trust first down. Chris Rosser, the tackle.
Well, look for Newland Isaac to get him a breather now, maybe. It's like he breaks a big one. So Cooley's a guy, we got to get him out of it. He's not going to give you 2 or 3 in a row.
And Cooley is one of the B backs that they like running between the tackles. The A backs can get the pitch and scoot around the outside.
He stays in here for this snap.
First down handoff. Cooley up the middle. Big trap block coming from his right to left by Jonathan Graham. Just knocking over the defensive end. Trent Sims made this tackle.
You could hear that block up here, Alan.
Yes, I love the trap play. Quentin Cooley following John Graham, who's a sixth-year senior from La Plata, Maryland.
Lots more room for the offense to work with now.
Second down and 3. Really going to the ground game here. Flames up 31-24, 13:53 left. Snap to Salter. Sets up the pitch. Goes to Von Blue running around the right side. Has the edge at the 40 and pushed out of bounds. And he topples over a number of support staffers for Liberty as he just pushed Trent Sims into the boundary. And a first down for Von Blue, who's been really impressive in his college debut. Also setting the edge was Xavier Gray, defensive tackle transfer from Akron. First Bank and Trust first down from the Liberty 40. Flames up 31-24, 13:20 left from Lynchburg. Jordan White palms the ball with his right hand, snaps it back to Salter. Hand off to Quentin Cooley up the middle. And the junior from Bailey, North Carolina, tackled by Evan Branch Hawkins, defensive end for Bowling Green.
This is that time of game, Alan, where if you can get some up-tempo offense going here, keep the defense on their heels, it may really create some momentum for the Flames.
Flames really a methodical drive that started at the 2 before the third quarter ended. Now they're up at the Liberty 45, leading 31-24, 12:38 left. Von Blue, right side of Salter. Billy Lucas, the tailback. Handoff to Lucas, up the middle. Gets one, maybe two. Good job by the defensive front that time by Bowling Green. Jalen Burton, one of the first guys there. It'll be third down and 2. Key play here. That's probably closer to 3rd and 3. Just shy of midfield below the LU interlocking logo. Triple set receivers just to the left of the offensive line. Salter in the shotgun. Caden the snap. Pocket holds. Salter runs up the middle now, stumbling at midfield. He gets into Bowling Green territory and will have the first down by a couple of yards.
Fell forward for the first down, but nonetheless.
Pocket held for a minute, and then it's like you got to get out of the frying pan. You got to go. And
good awareness all day, though, by Salter to feel the pressure and get out of there.
He has not really been hit all that hard when trying to pass. He's the leading rusher right now for the Flames, nearing 100 yards. He's not had a 100-yard rushing day before. First down and 10 for Liberty at the Bowling Green 49. Salter, option play, near side. He's caught, and he's in trouble. And he's tackled back at the Liberty 45.
He was
will
just pleading
lose
his
6.
case.
Yep.
He's pleading his case for a face mask there, too, when he went down.
Davian Mayo, backup linebacker from Arkansas, makes the tackle.
Yeah, good coverage by Bowling Green. They were man-on-man on that play.
Nowhere to throw downfield. So second down now and 16. 10:41 to play. 31-24. Liberty holding a 7-point lead at Williams Stadium. Number 7, Caden Salter, play action. Rifles at right side. Good catch by C.J. Daniels at midfield. He's not going to pick up but a couple. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 10. Another slow to get up Bowling Green player.
Officials timeout for an injured defender.
Knock on wood, haven't really seen many Liberty players cramp up at all. And the Flames are loving strength coach Chad Scott. And you hear the adage all the time, the strength staff spends most of the time during the season with the players. This is true, especially during the summer. And he comes with all these fun workouts. They had a July 4th workout, a spring break workout. They'll do another one, I think, at Halloween maybe.
And the costumes, yeah.
Yes, and it's really fun for the guys. And if you haven't heard, most of the fans, I think, tuning in Liberty plays for a championship every game. And today, offensive line coach Bill Durkin, who used to coach at Bowling Green, Jamie said, hey, you got the championship for the Falcons coming up on Saturday. And Jamie was real close to the vest at the radio show on Thursday. He said, look, I can only say so much, and rightfully so. Some things are just meant to be kept in the locker room. But I just think it's cool. When he was at that other school, they had Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eating king of the world, in. It was kind of cool. And so we'll see if maybe we hear of the celebration or what goes on should Liberty win. It's tight right now, but you start looking ahead here in the fourth quarter. Still a lot to be determined, as again we're waiting on a Bowling Green injury timeout to come to an end here. Today's broadcast of Liberty football presented in part by Higher Bond Dating App, a Christian dating app built for Christian singles. More info available at higherbond.com.
Well, and Alan, you mentioned Coach Chadwell. This would be such a special day for him to get the win. Obviously, his first career win at Liberty, or his first win here at Liberty, but then also sitting on 99 career wins. So, what a special game ball for him it would be.
Getting to triple digits is really, really a big accomplishment.
Oh, and you said too, Jason, his teams have a reputation of being able to finish too.
That's right.
You look back what he's done prior to coming here.
27-0 in the last 4 years when leading after the third quarter at the aforementioned former institution.
We can call it hashtag Beat Coastal.
Hashtag Beat Coastal. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We're lifers.
The school down by the beach.
That'll quickly extend itself after a couple of games. He's a Liberty Flame now. All right, we're awaiting our TV audience to rejoin us here. 31-24 Liberty. They've had the lead the entire way. Liberty led at one point 24-0 midway through the second quarter before Bowling Green started to come back. Third down and 10 at the Bowling Green 49. Flames moving right to left. Salter claps his hands twice, gets the ball, and a flag is out. What do we got? The head linesman, Brianna Witherspoon, sprinting in to talk to referee Jeremy Valentine. Flag is right on the line of scrimmage. And no doubt it will help the Flames if this is on Bowling Green.
Offside. Defense number 54 entering the neutral zone, which caused a false start. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
So 3rd and 10 and now 3rd and 5. That's Anthony Hawkins, the nose guard, who's going to be taken out of the game.
Liberty Student Section fans, always good to remind Bowling Green you can't do that with their cheer.
All right, 3rd and 5. Flames on 3rd down today. 5 of 10. Not bad. Hanshaw goes in motion to the right. Two receivers, 2 by 2 here. 3rd and 5. Snap to Salter in the pocket. Will throw over the middle and a sliding catch. Noah Frith stumbles down at the 32. Flag is out on the catch. Pending the flag, it'll be a first down. And now it might be on Liberty.
Offense number 21. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So now the Flames will go back 15 yards. Trayon Sibley with the pass interference. So from 3rd and 5, or what was going to be a first down on the catch by Noah Frith, is now 3rd and 21. Back at the Liberty 41-yard line. Smoot goes wide right. Sibley and Frith wide to the left near side. The tailback is Billy Lucas, number 0 in red. Bentley Hanshaw is a tight end to the left. Ball's on the right hash. Flames up 31-24, 9-12 left. Handoff to Billy Lucas. Heading towards midfield, angling to the right. And he'll be pushed out of bounds at the Bowling Green 48-yard line. So gain of 13 for Lucas. Jalen Husky making the stop. Husky today with his 10th tackle. There's a couple of
Bowling Green players with double-digit tackles. And so Liberty will have to punt now on 4th down. Max Morgan has punted twice, averaging 39 yards per punt. Jalen Embry averaged 15 yards per return a year ago. Snap back to Morgan. High end over end kick. And the fair catch called for at the 15 by Bowling Green. Timeout down below. 8:30 left. A lot to be decided in Lynchburg here today. 31-24 Liberty. Bowling Green the ball when we come back. This is Liberty football from Van Wagner.
Aqua Pros is a proud supporter of Liberty Flames athletics. Aqua Pros serves Lynchburg and the surrounding region with hot tubs, pools, grills, hearth items, and accessories. Aqua Pros carries brands including the Big Green Egg, Marquee Spas, Hearthstone and Vermont casting stoves, and more. With locations in Lynchburg, Bedford, and Roanoke, Aqua Pros is ready to serve you. More information on Aqua Pros is available by phone at 434-237-5913 or at aquapros.com.
The Journey appreciates support from John and Karen Fuqua of Blue Mountain Builders, LLC. Blue Mountain Builders is a family-owned business in Lynchburg. They provide commercial construction, residential home building services, and specialize in framing and drywall. Blue Mountain Builders can be reached at bmbva.com, on Facebook, and in the Journey Business Directory at myjourneyfm.com. Blue Mountain Builders would like to thank their employees for their hard work and God for His many blessings. Liberty Flames football on WRVL Lynchburg, WBOP Buffalo Gap, WVRI Clifton Forge, WVTW HD3 Charlottesville, WKHK HD3 Richmond, WHRO HD3 Norfolk, WVRL Elizabeth City, WVRA Enfield Rocky Mount, WVRD Zebulon, WVRH Norlina, WVRP Roanoke Rapids.
Joe Yock, branch partner with Alcova Mortgage, is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Joe Yock provides step-by-step lending support, explains the options, and connects clients with the most suitable loan. Joe Yock of Alcova Mortgage provides home mortgage and lending services to buyers and investors throughout Central Virginia and can be reached at 434-258-3549 and alcova.com/JoeJ.
NMLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage. NMLS ID 40508. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Equal housing lender.
$8:30 left in the fourth quarter. Liberty 31, Bowling Green 24. The Falcons will have the ball at the 15-yard line. Moving left to right, Camden Orth has played the majority of this second half after replacing Connor Bazelak, who was just not effective. 6 of 19, 71 yards, picked off 3 times. Orth, 3 for 6. Touchdown pass, he's been picked off once. 4 interceptions for Liberty today. But the Flames hold a touchdown lead, and it'll be a quarterback keeper by Orth. Gains a couple as he faked the orbit sweep. Tackle made by Tyron Dupree, C.J. Bazell. Tyron Dupree working on a career day. Dupree, career high 10 tackles.
Called his name a lot today.
The senior from Leesburg, Alabama. Second down and 8. Liberty leads 31-24, 7:56 left. Orth in the shotgun all by himself. Snap is there. Throw middle. Diving catch by Hilaire, their leading receiver a year ago. Stopped on the turf on the dive. 7-yard gain up to the 23. Third down and 2. Clock rolls at 7:30. Third down today. Bowling Green 0 of 9. This is a huge play here for the Flames defense. 4-man rush. Orth, 2 receivers left, 1 right. There's the snap. Handoff around the right side. This is going to be Stewart, and he's tripped up. He'll have a first down. Tyron Dupree, Jerome Jolly. As Stewart
Got the handoff, went around the right side. And the drive continues for Bowling Green. Their first third down conversion of the day. Ball's marked at the Falcon 36. They're moving left to right towards the north end zone, which houses the football operations center. Orth in the shotgun. Wipes his hands on his white towel by his left hip. There's the snap to Orth. One hands it. He's going to throw way up top left sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Hilaire. Coverage by Quentin Reese and Preston Hodge.
Quentin Reese wasn't in the game on those third and fourth down plays where Bowling Green ended up scoring the touchdown on that last drive. He's back out there today hanging with Hilaire, or on this drive, I should say.
That was a similar route, a similar look to what they did earlier. Hilaire just couldn't pull the ball in.
Flames have had pretty good coverage downfield when they've tried those shots. Second down and 10 from the 37 of the Falcons. 31-24 Liberty, 6:22 left. Snap to Orth. Option, keeps it himself, and he's going to be ridden down. Tyron Dupree, Chris Body, Jerome Jolly, all three there to get a piece of Orth. Third down and 12.
Yeah, Bowling Green was 109th in the country on third down conversions last year. That got a whole lot better today, has it?
No. 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 12. Three receivers bunched to the right, one to the left. They're all near the hash. So you might see one wiggle out here on 3rd and 12. Bad snap, but Orth has it. Tosses over the middle, crossing pattern. Osborne the catch. Tripped up by Singleton. And they're going to give him the first down. He picked up 12 right at the stick at the 47.
Yeah, as Orth stepped back, the pocket kind of collapsed, but it literally brought the entire defense with him, and he just dumped it right over the top.
A couple of these snaps have not been great by Alex Pageant on this drive. Something to keep a lookout for as this drive moves on. Second consecutive third down conversion by the Falcons. 31-24 Liberty. 5 minutes left. End around handoff. Near side. And the Flames will not let Wimberly get to the corner. He'll pick up a couple. That's it. Ryland Green. Akeel Washington, a couple there to make the stop.
Well, that's one thing about this defense, Alan and Jason, is that you're not going to get a whole lot of success on plays like that because of the speed that's on this defense. They play sideline to sideline. That's been a staple over the last couple of years.
Second down and 9 for Bowling Green. This is going to be on the right hash at the Falcon 47. Flames up by 7, 4:30 left. Camden North gets the snap. Play action. Throws over the middle. Ball was tipped and intercepted. It's Jerome Jolly near side this time. The second interception for Jerome Jolly in this game. And the 5th for the Liberty defense. Jolly, for the second time, thwarting a Bowling Green drive. His second pick of the day.
Great tip at the line of scrimmage. Popped that ball up in the air, and Jolly was right there to receive it.
31-24 Liberty. Again, Liberty built a 24-0 lead in the first half. Only for Bowling Green to cut into it in that
timeout on the field.
Second quarter. Twice in this half, Bowling Green has cut it to 7. First time Liberty got a touchdown by Bentley Hanshaw, then Bowling Green scored again to make it 31-24, and this is the second time that Jerome Jolly, in as many Bowling Green possessions, has intercepted Camden North.
Well, I can tell you the last time Liberty had 4 interceptions was against New Mexico. That was all the way back in 2018. I'm checking to see 5 might be the record. The last time Flames forced 5 turnovers was against Southern Miss. That was in the opener last year.
Yep.
They're off to a hot start here again.
I was mentioning during the break, I just felt like that needed to be the possession where we got to stop somehow. At least the defense showed up and Certainly an interception is best case scenario, but that was a huge possession, huge play for the Liberty defense.
Yeah, it certainly felt like that, Jason, because the last two possessions, Liberty's offense has kind of stubbed its toe with having a punt 2 consecutive times. So for Jerome Jolly to pick up those 2 interceptions, he's also got 6 tackles. Remember the first one that was in the end zone there that he took away at the 2-yard line? And a key play, too, in this game happened earlier where Bowling Green scored a touchdown in that second quarter, had it negated because of a penalty. They had to settle for a field goal. And so that's a key play in this game as well because of the penalty earlier.
It's always a game of momentum and a game of swings, but it does seem like they've been a little bit more dramatic, maybe, and drastic in this one contest today.
Yeah, that penalty came in the opening drive of this third quarter. They scored, but had to settle for the field goal.
And it feels like a lot of Liberty's issues today, if you will, are kind of self-inflicted. And it's things you can kind of get cleaned up. For Scott Loeffler over at Bowling Green, he's got some questions to answer. Who's your quarterback going to be? How are they going to shore up the protection? Maybe they need to change some personnel on the offensive line. They've got a lot of questions to answer because they've got some talented playmakers out there, but they can't get them the ball consistently enough.
Out of the timeout, Liberty on this drive will start at the Bowling Green 33. And plus territory. Best field position for Liberty in the second half. Flames up 31-24, 4:16 left. Caden Salter gets the snap. Play action, rolls the pocket right, throws back left, and tried to go back to Von Blue, who he faked it to. But really nice coverage. And not being fooled on that play was Shaman Duncan Nusalu, defensive back for Bowling Green. They'll have their home opener next week when Eastern Illinois comes to town. One of only 5 home games for Bowling Green this year, while Liberty has 7 home games. Bowling Green has a couple of Power 5 visits to Michigan and to Georgia Tech. Second down and 10 from the 33. Bedgood goes in motion. They'll hand off up the middle to Quentin Cooley. A little window dressing there by the Flames, and Cooley sprints his way down to the 22-yard line, right on top of the left hash. Picks up about 12. Cooley on that carry, his 15th of the day. Stop made by Darren Anders. That is a career high for Quentin Cooley. His career high at Wake was 14 carries.
Salter under center with that last play, too, Alan.
Yeah, that's an anomaly as well. Salter now in the shotgun. Von Blue, sidecar to his right. Cooley, hands on his knees behind Salter in the pistol. Frith and Bedgood wide to the right. Tied into the left, that's Henderson. Snap back to Salter. Hands off to Cooley, following the block of Von Blue. And the ball came out at the 18. They're going to call him down this time, however. Cooley, a similar play, fumbled in the second quarter.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was down before the ball came loose. Second down.
And after Cooley fumbled in that first half, we didn't see him for a couple of series, and now he'll come out. Billy Lucas comes in. Von Blue will exit. Another running back transferred into the program is James Joyner, transfer from Arkansas. Haven't seen him here today.
I think they might look at this.
And there's a timeout on the field.
The ruling on the field of the previous play is that the runner was down before the ball came loose. That play is under further review.
And the replay booth is right beside us. I don't know if you can sneak peek there, Jason, to see the glare from the sun might make it difficult mid-afternoon right here.
I could sure give him my opinion.
2:59 left. And we are working on a 3-hour 20-minute game right now. And this game, it's been a good one. A lot of turnovers, primarily for Bowling Green, they've got 5 today. Liberty has 1 miscue. Pending this one right now, Quentin Cooley fumbled in the second quarter and did so on the previous play. And they are showing it on the big screen. All of Bowling Green's players are pointing the other way of, hey, we think that's a fumble. And we have a monitor up in the booth here. And it was ripped out of his hands by Trent Sims. Now, there was a lot of dark area where Quentin was tackled running forward, and we're seeing a couple of angles here as he...
Yeah, is there enough to overturn that?
The view we just saw, which is from the end zone coming in, it really didn't look like. The best view I saw was from one of the corner cameras that was able to get a side view of Quentin Cooley when he ran, and he cleared the line of scrimmage, and then he got into kind of just like a tunnel with 4 or 5 players, and
lots of hands coming in, poking at him.
His momentum was being stopped. That's when Trent Sims, who he was the one that ran back the blocked field goal for a touchdown, he's the one that ripped it out. But the play on the field, we talk about it, is what it is right now, no fumble. So it has to be indisputable video evidence to overturn it. And it's a good question, Nick. I don't know. Here's the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands is called. Second down, Liberty.
The answer was no.
Yep. They did not have the evidence to do it.
Jeremy Valentine has his own monitor down here on the field, so much like in the NFL, the referee goes to the DV Sport setup down here. He was down at the 20-yard line.
Please set the game clock to 3:02. 3:02 on the game clock, please.
Had his own little monitor that he was looking at.
3:02 left, 31-24 Liberty.
I think in the NFL they use pads now, though. If I'm not I don't know if it's iPads or tablets.
Ball spot on the left
First
hash.
charge timeout. Bowling Green, 30 seconds in length.
So it'll be second down and 6 for Liberty, just inside the 20-yard line. As now the Flames offense is going over to the far sideline. Jamie Chadwell is out there. Bill Durkin, offensive line coach, out there as well.
They said 30-second timeout, but they're going to break on TV.
All right, we'll take it with them as well. 3:02 left, 31-24. Liberty with the ball inside the Earthright Mid-Atlantic red zone when we come back. Here's a word from our underwriters on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. The dental team at Crossroads Family Dentistry, Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts provide services from standard checkups to complex restorative dentistry services. They also accept most dental insurances. Crossroads is located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brawburgers and can be reached at 434-363-9422 and at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
The Journey thanks Cardinal Car Wash for their support. Cardinal Car Wash offers 3 locations, 2 in Alta Vista and 1 in Lynchburg. They offer multiple brushes and sprayers including a pre-wash, power wash, tire brush, and hand air dryers. They also offer a clear coat wax sprayer and tri-color foam. Cardinal Car Wash locations and phone number can be found in the business directory at myjourneyfm.com. Thank you, Cardinal Car Wash, for supporting the Journey and helping to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ.
3:02 left, fourth quarter. Liberty leading Bowling Green 31-24. Second all-time meeting between the Falcons and the Flames. First one came back in 2003. Bowling Green outgained Liberty 675-249 in that game. Flames will make a return trip to BGSU in 2028. Second down 6 for Liberty at the Falcon 19, moving right to left to the south end zone. Two receivers right. Salter gets the snap, pitches it to his no, he doesn't. He keeps it. He was trying to get it to Von Blue, and he is lucky he was keeping that one because that one was headed the other way if that one was dislodged from his hand, but it wasn't.
Second
he kept
charge
it.
Timeout. Bowling Green. 2:59 on the game clock, please.
Demetrius
2:59.
Hardiman.
Yeah, there's been a couple plays like
Thank
that
you.
today with Salter where he's done well to not let a negative play turn into a disaster. And if he tries to pitch that thing, that becomes a disaster.
It does.
So, good job. Hold on to the ball. Live to find another play. That's something that the coaching staff said he's really improved on since spring, is starting to make those self-corrections and secure the ball a little bit better.
Yeah, it seems like, Nick, even to your point, it seems like some of Salter's throwaways have been rather benign, right? Just trying to get the ball away and not force anything and, again, strap it up and play the next play.
All right, out of the Bowling Green timeout. Falcons have one left. Liberty has all three at its disposal with 2:59 to play. Liberty 31, Bowling Green 24. Is a loss on the play, so it's now 3rd and 11 after a loss of 5. Two receivers right. Von Blue to the right of Salter. Billy Lucas is now going to move Von Blue to the left as Lucas goes to the right. Handoff to Billy up the middle. He'll be tackled just past the 20 at the 19-yard line to bring up 4th down at about 7. And now Liberty, they stop the clock.
3rd and final. Charge timeout.
Okay. Bowling Green called
Bowling
timeout.
Green. 2:55 on the clock. 2:55.
Today's broadcast of Liberty football brought to you on the radio in part by the
Thank you
Cardinal
once again.
Car Wash, offering various car wash services, a clear coat wax sprayer, and tricolor foam. Cardinal Car Wash is located in Alta Vista and Lynchburg.
Well, interesting here now.
Yeah.
Do you kick it? Do you try to kick it? Do you trust your kicker enough? Because if you get 3 on the board here, it's a 2-score game.
We'll find out here pretty soon, and that's what they're going to do. Huge moment here for the sophomore Tegan Linderink from Belmont, Michigan.
It's going to be a 37-yarder.
From the left hash. Linderink hit from 36 in the first half. Max Morgan will hold it. Good snap, good spot. Kick on the way. Tumbling to the goalpost. It is good with 2:52 left. Tegan Linderink, biggest kick of his young Liberty career, giving the Flames a 10-point lead.
That's big for his confidence. That's big for the coaching staff's confidence to know you got a game on the line here. You got a chance to potentially put this thing away. And now Bowling Green with no timeouts, they have to score twice.
How about that, fellas? Coaching staff. Jamie Chadwell shared with us in the pregame. He said, guys, I don't know who's going to kick, but in about 5 minutes, you'll find out. And Max Morgan's punted the ball well. He did have the one kickoff go out of bounds, and that led to a Bowling Green score. But Tegan Linderink, the guy right now.
Well, it's such a confidence game for kickers too, right? They've got to get kick after kick after kick.
Remember his first extra point?
Absolutely.
That got blocked and tumbled over the goalpost.
Right.
I bet his heart was racing a mile a minute. All right, Max Morgan with the kickoff here. Here comes the run-up and the boot. It'll go end over end and returnable for Embry at the 5. Racing in the middle of the field between the hash marks. Gets a collision around the 18-yard line. And that's where Bowling Green will start this drive with 2:43 left and no timeouts. All the momentum is on the side of Liberty now, and all the pressure is on the Bowling Green sideline.
The tendency with Smoot in the game has been the run.
Yes. Connor Bazelak will come back into the game.
The way the Flames' record for interceptions in one game is 6.
Okay.
So could tie it here.
Very well.
Ice this thing.
They're sort of in a little prevent mode right now, leading by 10. Bazelak is back in. He has not fared well on first down. He will be pressured, and he will just dump it out. That's got to be a flag. He's in the tackle box. Where's the flag?
The quarterback's progress was stopped before releasing the ball. Second down.
Okay.
Thought he had someone in the area, too. There was somebody out there in the flats.
Chris Body on the stop. Yeah, two-part to that equation for intentional grounding. Second down. Bazelak tosses over the middle and overthrows his intended target. Jerome Jolly just said, "How do you do?" to Teron Keith. Couple of interceptions for Jerome today. Quentin Reese has one. Kobe Singleton has a pick 6. Ryland Green, an acrobatic interception as well. Who's going to get the next one? They all compete for it. You know they do. Third down, 16. Flames fans all on their feet right now. Bazelak, number 7 in white, shotgun at the 6. Ball snaps back. Here comes the pressure. Bazelak being pressured at the 1, into the end zone, and they're going to call him down at the 2. Chris Body pushing him back there. Also, Brian Whitehead, the 2nd. That's a quick whistle, Jason Porter.
Yes, it was. That didn't look like momentum was stopped to me.
All right, fourth down now at the 2-yard line. And the Falcons are going for it with 97 seconds left. Liberty leads at 34-24. Snap to Bazelak in the end zone. Will unload it downfield to the left, and it's incomplete. Intended for Ibrahim, and Liberty will take over at the 2-yard line.
Red smoke.
No timeouts for Bowling Green, and this one is just about in the books. Huge defensive stand there. And Jerome Jolly before that, getting his second pick. Tegan Lindering, 36-yard field goal to put Liberty up 10. And now Liberty, I mean, what do? You score again? You're at the 2.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen a team take over the game with no timeouts with the other team at the other team's 2-yard line. I mean, I think that's what they'll do.
Yeah.
But
you take knees here and you get here with a win.
Yeah. All right. So Caden Salter will bring the Flames out. And they will get in victory formation. Lucas and Vin to the left and right of Caden Salter. The snap there. The knee is down on first down.
Yeah, Bowling Green's had personnel issues.
Yep. Flag is out. As a
illegal substitution, 12 players on the field, defense. Half the distance to the goal, remains first down.
As a Bowling Green defensive lineman came hustling off the field, but too late. So now they'll inch it to the 1. And the Spirit of the Mountain's going to get ready for that fight song in the alma mater. 34-24 Liberty. And the clock rolls inside of 120. This is first down. They'll do again after the penalty. Salter underneath the center, Jordan White. Play clock is at 5. He'll take the snap, take it to a knee. And Liberty has one more snap. So congratulations to This brand new staff led by Jamie Chadwell, who will garner his 100th career win as a head coach. And Bill Durkin can commence the celebration in that Flames locker room. Offensive line coach, he's got the celebration championship for this week. Play clock at 13. Final snap coming right now for the Flames. Under center, Caden Salter, number 7, on second down, gets the snap, takes it to a knee, and that will be it. Both head coaches racing to midfield to exchange handshakes, and a backflip by Tyron Dupree to start the celebration. The final score from Lynchburg, and a successful season and home opener for the Flames, 34-24 over Bowling Green. Flames go to 1-0, back at home against New Mexico State next week, while Bowling Green 0-1, home opener for the Falcons against Eastern Illinois. We will take a timeout. Our Coca-Cola postgame show's coming up as the Flames beat Bowling Green to begin the season 34-24. This is Liberty Football from Van Wagner.